Do I have sound? There, scared somebody. Hey, treasure woman, how you doing? I I watched all of the water upside down tricks, and of course I didn't try it, but I might. But I probably watched at least 20 of your videos last night. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I felt blah last week. I will never get the goddamn vaccine unless somebody forces me to do it. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna have my robots change my DNA. That's just not gonna happen. Yeah, I watch most of your videos. There's a few I haven't got around to yet, but gotta help each other. Kyle, just a bit outside. Not much. Just got done. Just came over from Dale's stream, which obviously I lost, but eat my pizza I made yesterday because I'm hungry. It was either that or go get a cheeseburger, and I don't really feel like going outside right now because somehow there's kids playing football in the middle of the street in front of my place. So, it's all fun when kids back in my day, we actually said hello to the adults. Nowadays, the kids don't say nothing to the adults. They look at you like you're an idiot. So, I don't know what parents are teaching their kids in this generation, but you got to teach a lot of the kids to have manners. I'm just saying. Back in my day, we'd say, hi, Mr., hi, Mrs. So-and-so. I don't know. Now it's just they look at you like, I wave at people all the time. Nobody waves back. Common courtesy. Yeah, I mean, you might as well. Hey, you never know who you're going to run into. You never know. So, I mean, yeah. Always be courteous to people. Because one day you may need that person for something, and then, some people remember things like that. And saying hi or waving goes a long way, At least that's what I think. I don't even know where them kids come from anyway. It must be from somewhere around here. I don't know. Maybe not, but no. That's good, Treasure Woman. I don't expect people to stay in my streams long. Yeah, I know it's pretty late by you. Still sunshine out by me. I turn my light on for that ambient effect, but if I turn my light off, yeah, you can still see me in the dark, right? Maybe I'll do my stream like this. Oh, going to sleep pretty early, yeah. There we go. I put my light on my computer all the way up. On my side, I can see myself. But there, my light's off. The sun's out. It should be enough to see my ugly face, right? Although, it looks like it's like when I'm moving, it looks like it's got that graphically weird effect. Like in the horror movies. Yeah. I'm going to go to sleep when I die. And then I'm going to wake up and be really pissed. See, I already have it all planned out. I'm going to die at least 12 times and then come back each time just to piss someone off. It's a trick. I was watching the show last night, and I fell asleep during the show. Now, it looks like on my end there's all dots everywhere, so I don't know. Maybe having a light on has a good filter for me. I don't know. I'm just saying, I turn the light off and everybody disappears. But I gotta save electricity because I'm, let me tell you something. There's a national emergency out there with a pandemic. And these stupid ass companies, electric, cable, knowing it's already difficult as it is to pay your goddamn bills, decide, hey, let's raise the bills even higher because, well, we can do it. And now they do it. That's weird. I don't know. So, to all the utility companies out there, you can kiss my ass. Because when I send you that check, I'm going to wipe my ass on it, just to let you know. So, that way you can get a real sense of how you treat people. And nobody steps in to control that shit, too. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't care. I'm still here also, I think. Ass pennies. Exactly. Yeah. My electric company's going to charge me $5 extra a month because people in other states lost their power and they had to burn more fuel. What any asses have to do with me? I didn't lose power from any of these so-called winter storms. Why I gotta pay the extra fuel cost? Fuck that. I mean, yeah, it's called echo in my room. Echo. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start writing my checks in blood. And I'm going to wipe it on my ass. And I'm going to say, here's your payment. Enjoy. I mean, like, you can't be sitting there telling me these companies are hurting for money. I mean, they raised my internet twice this year. Twice. No, I'm not really pissed off. I'm in a good mood, actually. I don't have anything to be pissed off about today. Tomorrow, probably. Next day, probably. Friday, probably. Saturday, probably. Sunday, probably. Monday, probably. And Tuesday, probably. But not today. No. I'm not pissed off about anything today. Don't really have a reason to be pissed off. It wouldn't matter if I was pissed off about something. It wouldn't, I could be pissed off about everything in the world. What good would it do? I just don't like it when you damn utilities raise your bills and then give you a bullshit reason. It's like, how is that my problem? You're already paying. I need to invest in solar, electricity, and then I need to invest in my own internet. I need to pretty much get off the grid and then have my own utilities. I'm doing pretty good, actually. Weed and feed. Well, it is 420, so National Smoke Pothead Day, apparently. I don't partake in that crap, but hey, I'm not going to judge on people that do. People want to smoke their ass off. That's their prerogative. Long as I ain't got to freaking be around there to smell it. I don't care. But I'm surprised all the potheads ain't making their videos today. I'm sure they are. I just hadn't paid attention to them. Yeah, they want to blame Mother Nature. I'm really tired of Mother Nature. She needs to take a break. Haven't watched the video. I don't know what video you're talking about. I have like several videos. That's okay. I don't know what I meant. Shit, for Zanron, it's a national holiday for you. 420 doesn't mean shit to me. It's just another goddamn day. It means absolutely. Sure, I could have came on here and put a stupid ass title like 420 Let's Get High, but I don't do that shit. I could have easily pulled a clickbait video. I could. I mean, if I, see, I'm giving Zanron an idea. Zanron ought to do some videos where he's smoking. Now, let me tell you, smoking shit on YouTube, I'm telling you right now, they don't ban people for that. At least the people I watch, they don't. Because there's 2 or 3 of them that do that are smoking in the background. They don't get banned for that shit. It just depends on what you're doing and how you say it. Because most states legalize that shit anyway. They might as well. I mean, I'm not a smoker, so I don't really care. But they might as well legalize that shit because they're losing all millions and millions of dollars. They want to control everything else anyway. Yeah, you're talking in you're talking in terms I don't know, Zanron. I don't smoke shit. I don't partake in that stuff. I mean, I would be interested in the future in trying a CBD cream for the joints because everything in my body hurts. But I will never smoke anything. I don't care if it'll make me live forever. I'm not gonna smoke. I don't judge people that do. My best friend smokes all the time. I know at least 4 people in my life, friends, that smoke all the time. I don't talk to them that much anymore, but I know they do. They've never done it around me. But, I don't judge people. I don't care. If people want to smoke, that's fine. I don't care. That's their personal business. I don't give a shit. At least my friend has the goddamn common courtesy not to fucking blow smoke up my ass. Some people, you go in their house and they don't give a shit. They just like puff up right in front of you. You can tell though. You can tell. You go into a house and you smell something, you can tell right away. They don't have to be smoking. You can't. You don't get rid of that smell. It permeates. It stays in your house forever. People think sprays and all that shit gets rid of that smell. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. So. But I don't really give a shit about 420. It means absolutely nothing to me. It's just another day. That's all. It's just another day. But I'm sure the potheads of America will start posting their videos about it. That's fine. I don't know if Gype streaming or not. If you haven't been on Gype stream, that's his background. That's his banner on his background. As if you can't tell already. If you've ever been on his streams, I mean, he's always high on his streams. And if he's not, then he's got a mellow attitude. But there's nothing wrong with that. It works for him. I'm surprised they just didn't block that, what you just said, Zanron. They block everything else. Well, the radio station I listen to, one of the DJs, Riley, she does a thing called the 420 report. 420 at 420 every day. She plays a song related to pot or a band that has something to do around that song. And she does the Florida Report and she does other stuff. But she comes on from like 2 to. She's on right now, but I'm not listening to it. And she's on from 2 to 6. And every day at 420, she plays an angry song. Like, not angry. It's either got something to do reference with pot, or it's like a heavy metal song that's so I'm sure today she had a national ball. She's probably up and down, running around in the hallways going, it's today, it's today, it's today. Because I know yesterday she was doing that. So, I don't know. I have no idea. It's funny. The guy I watch, Scotty, okay? A couple of nights last week, his son kept saying, am I going to get in trouble for smoking weed on camera? And I'm like, no, because there's at least 5 channels I watch that do it all the time. I said, they don't get banned. Why should you? And so he was smoking something, and he got his dad to smoke it, and they were high off their ass and did a 3-hour live stream in the middle of the night. It was the funniest thing I ever did see. Because he couldn't stop laughing. He had the giggles. He wasn't eating any. Towards the end, he started to eat shit, but I don't know what they were smoking. I couldn't even tell you. He had said it in the stream, and they were baked off their ass. That might even happen tonight. I don't know, but they were baked off their ass. And usually he does like an hour live stream. Well, he went 3+ hours with this stuff, and he kept going. He almost went till midnight. And he didn't delete the stream, but he was thinking about it, but he didn't. But it got him a lot of views, so I'm like, hey, whatever works. He had a bunch of views. I said, hey, if you got to go baked all the time, hey, why not? But there are YouTube streams where people are smoking in the background, and it's their stream. If they want to do it, that's fine. But it ain't gonna be me. I don't do that kind of shit. I don't know. Xanron, you're sitting here telling me stuff like I'm supposed to know the code. I have no idea what you're saying. I get that it's probably weed or something you're talking about. I understand that, but I mean, you might as well just sit here and, the commercial that comes on the radio all the time starts talking about Girl Scout cookies, and I'm like, I guess you can name a vape any type of flavor you want, because in the commercial they were like, we got Girl Scout cookies, and I'm like, I wasn't aware that you could make it, but I don't know. Yeah, don't get started. My friend might pop in here and get some ideas. He might come up in here and go, oh, I've never heard of that one before, and start taking notes. If I call him up on the phone right now, I'd say, do you know what the hell this is? He'd probably say, yeah, I got some of that. He probably does. I mean, but he's like almost 400 pounds. He don't exercise. He don't. I told myself, if you freaking exercise, you'll lose all the weight off your joints. But he's too lazy, so he just I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I don't want to turn this into a weed discussion because I don't like the shit. And I'm really frustrated in the matter that I got to deal with this shit. So, yeah, I kind of feel like gummies are, yeah, I understand that. See, I wasn't really even going to do a stream today because I like to totally avoid that situation at all times. I should have streamed yesterday and not today. That's what I should have did. But I didn't even realize it was April 20th until literally 10 minutes ago. I had no idea what the date was. I knew it was Tuesday. I knew that, but until I opened up my phone, and then it said April 20th, and I said, oh, lovely. See, that's the phone. Ooh, hey, Smith, you. So I can get internet on his phone. I just can't type. But I can pull this up on my phone if I want to. See, it's the background. Picked up a good background. One day I'll get a new phone. I didn't think about it really, so you know. So I don't know. Don't really have much. I didn't get any mail today, so I guess that's a good thing. I did a mail call on MSC, formerly known as Slobs, which is funny because MSC told me not to call them slobs, but when I get the package in the mail, that's the first thing it says on the package. And I go, wait a minute, what should I name the label of what should I name the video? Should I name it Slobs Baseball Collecting, or should I put MSC? So what I did was put MSC, and in parentheses, I put formerly known as Slobs Baseball Collecting, parentheses, mail call. And yeah, obviously, I don't expect a bunch of views from that because it's a 5-minute video, and I really should have made it 2.5 minutes. But sometimes I drag out videos because basically, if you make a 5-minute video, your target audience is only going to be 2.5 minutes. It's usually half of what you do. Now, I was thinking of doing a short this morning about something because I got another idea on a video game. But then again, my Mario 3 video short did not pick up. Ironically, the Mario 1 short is still staying alive. It's still getting 10 views a day. So there we go. I don't think that video is ever going to die. It's just going to keep going and going and going, which is good. But I got an idea to do another video game, which is just as popular as Mario 1. In my opinion, Mario 3 is the best NES game of all time. You think that one would have got 3, 4, 6,000 views? No, apparently it didn't. That video was just not picked up by the algorithm at all for whatever reason. Maybe it's because I did it the next day or 2 days later. Maybe I should have waited a couple of days. I don't know. But I'm looking at I only got maybe 20, 30 NES games. I don't have a big collection. When I get some money, I'll start buying some more. The cheapy ones, because I'm not freaking, obviously I'm not getting Nintendo World Championships because that's too much money, and why the hell you need Nintendo World Championships when it's only 3 games mixed into one? It's not really worth spending millions of dollars for a freaking stupid game. So I got an idea of taking a game and doing what I did. I don't know. I was gonna go, hey, it's me, Mario, but I don't want a copyright from Nintendo because they will pull a copyright on my ass if I do that, if I say the phrase. So that's why I didn't do that. I didn't know you streamed today. I didn't get no notification. See, YouTube not getting me notifications on here. I didn't know you streamed today. I had no idea. Now I got to go back and rewatch it. See, I rewatched the one you did a few nights ago. I had no idea. I would have been in there. I honestly did not know you streamed today. I woke up at like 10:30, and then I had to go take care of something. So I did what I went and did whatever, and then I was watching Dale stream for the last 2 hours. That don't mean nothing. When it's still processing, you can still watch someone's chat. You just can't watch the live chat feed. I can probably watch it now if I wanted to. It's probably still up there. I mean, generally it takes a couple of minutes, an hour or two, depending on how long you go. But I woke up and I had a notification. It said you have 68 notifications, which is pretty low. Oh. Well, why the hell would I want to watch it now? What time did you stream? I'm used to you streaming at night. I didn't know you're going to stream at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't know that shit. I'll put out a video. Y'all need to go check out this sumbitch. His name is Z and the Ron. Matthew Stafford's going to be a great quarterback now. Matthew Stafford might actually lead the Rams to the Super Bowl. Shit. Hell, the Lions got like 4 Saints players on their roster. Dan Campbell, y'all's new head coach, came from the Saints. He took Aaron Glenn with him. He took half the Saints he took half the Saints coaching staff with him to Detroit. So, but y'all not going to win anyway because y'all have owners that really don't give a shit about football. This is the problem. This is why bad teams never win. Because there are diehard fans that will sit there and watch their team go 0-16 or 16-0. In this case, now it's a 17-game season. So, hey, the Lions have something to look for. They can break their 0-16 record. But teams, no matter how bad they suck, they're still going to have their diehard supporters. If you want your team to start doing better and they suck year after year after year, don't go to their games. Don't buy their merchandise. Don't watch their shit. When the owners start losing revenue, with the Ford family, it really doesn't matter because the Ford family can go bankrupt every year owning the Lions and they'll still own it. One of the Fords actually wants to sell the team, from what I read. But this person's a minority owner, so they got no power. I guess because they're panicking because they think, they're never gonna lose any. They're never gonna go away. You know what it's gonna take? It's gonna take something like what happened in Buffalo when Ralph Wilson passed away, and Ralph Wilson put in his will he wanted his daughter to own the team. No, he wanted his wife to own the team, and his wife was like, I don't want this shit. And she tried to sell it, and the NFL overruled it, and so she gave it to a daughter, and the daughter said, I don't want this shit either. And her daughter sold the team. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take one of the Ford family to just go, I don't feel like doing this shit anymore. I'm just going to sell the team, and that's what's going to happen. In this generation, nobody really cares about football. They just want the money. They're not ever going to go bankrupt because the U.S. government's going to bail them out just like they did General Motors. So, because you need vehicles. So, it's not like they're going to go bankrupt anytime soon. That's the only time. I don't know how long they've owned the Ford. I think the Ford family's owned the Lions since the beginning. Probably. And the NFL they actually like the idea of teams in the same lineage. So, it's probably going to take a miracle for the Ford family to get rid of the Lions. Until then, the Lions ain't going nowhere, and I'm not saying that they don't care about the team. It's just, you could have, I thought the Ford family's always owned them. Yeah, the Lions used to win in the 50s, and then they traded away Bobby Lane, and Bobby Lane put a 50-year curse on the Lions, which actually expired 20 years ago, by the way. I think now it's the curse of Barry Sanders. Supposedly. Think about it. Your 2 best players in franchise history got so fed up with ownership, they said, fuck this, I'm gone. In their prime, they said, screw this. Why the hell am I going to beat the shit out of my body and we're not going to do anything? Barry Sanders played for 10 years and only went to 2 playoff games. He came out, he was like, he follows the team still, but at the time he basically came out and said, why the hell am I going to do this anymore? Like Barry Sanders retired on top. He could have played another 5-6 years. Barry Sanders could have had 25, 30,000 rushing yards if he so felt to choose to do so. He just got frustrated. He's like, why? He got to a point where it's like they pretty much told him, hey, just shut up and play football. Same thing with Megatron. Megatron said, why in the hell am I going to get hurt for a team that doesn't give a shit about their players? Nowadays, football players get paid so much money, they don't have to play. Yeah, it's called Madden. They do put Megatron and Barry Sanders on the same team, on Detroit Lion theme teams. I don't know if Barry Sanders would have played long enough for Megatron to be on the team. Megatron didn't even get drafted until 2004 or something? 2003? Might have been. Barry Sanders retired in 1998. I don't know. They could have had Megatron, Barry. It doesn't matter. The Lions could have had Joe Montana back in his prime. It doesn't matter. They could have had every Hall of Fame player on their roster. It doesn't matter. When the owner doesn't give a shit, They could have. Barry Sanders could have played till he was 40. It's possible. Barry Sanders retired at 30. Same thing with Megatron. Yeah, Megatron was drafted in 04. Barry Sanders retired in 98. It's about a 6-year difference. It could have been possible. I'm not saying it would have been possible, but it could have been. I don't think Barry Sanders would have played till he was 36 anyway. But Barry Sanders, his dad, told him that Jim Brown's the greatest ever. So Barry Sanders growing up said Jim Brown is the best ever. That's why Barry Sanders didn't want the record. He wanted to retire before he broke Jim Brown's record. Went over 12,000. He wanted to retire then, but he was under contract. Barry Sanders could have easily had 25,000 rushing yards. There's nobody that would have beat this record. Nobody. I honestly don't think anybody's going to beat Emmitt Smith's record. Number one, you're going to have to play for 15 years. Who's going to do that? Other than Frank Gore. Frank Gore may never retire. He may be on a team until he's 47 years old. Jim Brown retired because basically the same thing. Art Modell didn't want to pay him. Jim Brown said, well, screw this. I'm going to retire. I'm not putting my body out on this shit. Jim Brown busted his ass, and Jim Brown wanted a raise, and Ardell said no. Art Modell actually said in later interviews before he died that was his biggest regret. Because when Jim Brown retired, the Browns sucked for years. Then Al Davis tried to get Jim Brown out of retirement in 1983 to play for the Raiders. And it made national news. And Jim Brown was actually thinking of coming out of retirement at 48 years old. But I'm sure Pete Rozelle would have said no because Pete Rozelle hated Al Davis and he hated the Raiders. I don't have any Jim Brown cards. That's too rich for my blood. I'm sure MSC might have some, but I don't have any Jim Brown cards. I could go get his rookie card if I want, but it's Jimmy Brown, by the way, which I don't even think he liked that word. But that's why Jim Brown retired. Jim Brown might have had 25,000 rushing yards. Now, Jim Brown is the greatest running back ever. I don't like him as a person because as a person, he's an asshole. And the way he treats people and the way he does stuff in his personal life, I don't like. But Jim Brown played in an era where there was 12 games, and then I think I don't know. No, wait. Maybe 14. But I think Jim Brown played in an era where there was only 12 games, and he was getting 1,500 yards a game or a season. So easily, Jim Brown would have had 25,000. But I still think Barry Sanders would have had more. But if Earl Campbell didn't get the shit kicked out of him, he might have had 20,000 rushing yards. Walter Payton is an example of you take care of yourself, You do the workouts. You rest your body. You do everything you can to play football. And then what happens? God gives you a death sentence. And then the man dies of cancer at a young age. So that's the irony in that. At least I think he died of cancer. I can't remember exactly what. I think he had something like that. Or bone marrow cancer or something. I forget exactly what. So all those people out there that exercise and are like fitness nuts, trust me, you're not going to live long. It's very rare. I mean, Jack LaLanne lived till he was almost 100, but that was the rare exception. All these fitness gurus that think they're going to live to 155 years old. Oh, I exercised and I watched my diet. Yeah, it's your body after a while is going to kill you because of that. Why do you think the fat people live long? There are fat people out there that live to like 100 years old. Why? Because their body's like, good, I want this shit. Bring it. Let's go. The fat cells actually kill the cancer cells. In some cases, I guess. I mean, you know. Yeah, I have one Walter Payton card, and I've shown it on camera already. It's, good Lord. Every time I lean over, I kill myself. Probably not even in the stack I have. I never did put it in the sleeve yet. No, it's... Hold on. Shoot. Oh, good Lord. I've shown it before. But I only have true one Walter Payton card. It's... No, it wasn't the first stack. I don't know. I just leaned over for no reason again. It was in this first stack somewhere. I don't even know why it's particularly in this stack. I got to get the Bill Ripken fuckface card, the one that's uncensored. I mean, I have the other one, but oh yeah, 1985 tops. This is the only Walter Payton card I own. I'm gonna shoot you. He's like, don't mess with me, brah. Don't mess with me. I'll rob you. I promise. I'm gonna rob your ass. Even back then, I don't know how hard it is to see on the thing, but see, he had already broken the record. You know, Walter Payton broke the record against the Saints in 1984. Which back in the day was common. Most players, when they had a record to break, it was always against the Saints. Always. Just generally back in the day. But I'll tell you what. The greatest quarterback, in my opinion, that's not named Drew Brees, is this man right here. Now, I don't care what anybody's got to say. I don't care if they think Joe Montana's good or Shady Brady. I'm telling you right now, the best quarterback that is not named Drew Brees is this man right here. 3 championships and the Super Bowl. And nobody wanted his ass. So, of course, I got the Chargers card. I told you a story about this one. I bought the card. I bought this one right here in my hand for 99 cents, and the guy got pissed, and he ripped up the card. He sent it to me, but he ripped it up. He ripped it up in 4 pieces. And then he sent it to me, and he was like, and he sent me a nasty letter. This was years ago. He goes, enjoy your card, asshole. And I got my money back off it, but he ripped up a card just because he thought this card was going to sell for like $50. And I paid 99 cents for it. And I even told him, I said, you could just refund my money. Hey, Fit for Expedition, how you doing? But he ripped up the card in 4 pieces. But I still own it. I mean, this card, it's not worth much anyway. But, you know. That's what people on eBay do. you know, they put up a card thinking it's going to be worth millions of dollars. I looked on eBay the other day. They're trying to sell Patrick Mahomes rookie card for $3 million. People are actually putting $3 million, $2 million for cards that ain't worth 50 cents. And this is the problem I have when people want to look up prices for cards. They go immediately to eBay, which is bullshit because they inflate the prices. I always tell people stuff is worth what someone wants to pay for it. If you got a person that wants to pay you $4,000 for a card that's worth a nickel, then it's worth $4,000. eBay, they inflate the prices because people make multiple accounts and they bid against each other to get the card prices up. They'll make like 15 accounts and then they'll keep bidding, and then they'll hope that someone else bids high enough after a certain amount so they don't have to keep doing it anymore. Because what happens is if one of their alternate accounts wins, then they just give them good feedback and then they just restart the process. I mean, why do you keep... I've noticed this because if you check, there's one guy on eBay that does this, and I'm sure there's more. He'll put on the thing, I have 62 copies of this card. And I'm like, no, you don't. It's the same card. No one's bidding on your card, so you just keep putting it up. They're bidding and they're losing, and someone's winning, and they're just re-putting it up. So that's what they're doing. So when people tell me, "Oh, I look on eBay for prices," it's artificially inflated. I had to laugh. If somebody who has $3 million to bid on eBay, seriously. Patrick Mahomes' rookie card is not worth $3 million. I don't even think it's worth $300. Now, if some idiot wants to pay $3 million for it, okay, it's like the idiot who just paid $2.9 million for a Tom Brady rookie card. Let me tell you something. It ain't worth that much. Then again, anyone that's got $2.9 million to pay for a Tom Brady rookie card is a kind of person that will just buy anything. I could take a dump and sell it to him. Okay? Put it in a box. Let's see if that gets $2.9 million. The rich people, $2.9 million to a rich person is like a nickel to me and you. A billionaire, and they're spending $2.9 million on a football card. They're doing it for an investment. They're actually thinking the card's going to go higher than $2.9 million. Or in some cases, they're just like, you know what? I have the money. I'm going to afford it. I mean, I'm sure if me and you had a bunch of money, what, Tom Brady rookie card? I don't know. Would you sell it for $3 million? It's not worth $3 million. I don't really sell cards. I've done it in the past, but I don't really sell them anymore. I've sold 4 cards on eBay. I've never made a profit off of eBay. Not once. Because a lot of times when you sell a card on eBay, 3 things happen. 1, they don't pay you. 2, they say they got the product and never pay you. Or 3, they refuse to claim. You know, it's an interesting question. I'd probably start it off at a penny and then see where it goes. No, eBay would take that down. People were selling peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on eBay for a long time. When eBay first started back in the day, you could sell a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for like $30 because people were saying, look, I can see Jesus' face in it. For a while, they were selling kidneys. They were selling organs on eBay, kidneys and shit. And eBay was letting them. Now you can't get away with that as soon as it gets put up. I guarantee if I did that, if I put a picture up of that, it would be taken down in 2 seconds. They'd probably say I was a troll or something. But yeah, that's how eBay is. This one guy, I bought a card from him. I don't remember what card it was. It might have been a Saints player. It wasn't worth a whole lot of money. It was worth maybe $1, $2. And I bought this card from him for 99 cents. 2 cards. And they were both 99 cents. So the total came to like $1. Yeah, the total was $1.88. So he puts on his seller thing. Okay, combined shipping. usually I don't. It's free shipping, but this one it was like 99 cents. So I sent him a message and I said, okay, how much for shipping? Or I said, do you combine shipping? And his response was, not for you, asshole. And then he refunded my money back and then gave me good feedback. Oh, this is the greatest buyer ever. He bought in 2 seconds. So I left him a message. I said, okay. So I sent eBay the screenshot of what he sent me. And I said, that's funny because he canceled my order. So how was I the greatest buyer ever when he refunded my money? Because he got pissed his cards only sold for $2 when he was probably thinking his card should have sold for like $150. You know? So I reported his ass to eBay. Not that anything did anything, but at least he refunded my money. But he's trying to. He was like, hey, are you going to give me positive feedback? No. See, that's what they do. They give you positive feedback, and if you give them negative feedback, you're the bad guy. And I wish on eBay you can post the messages. You can't post them. You should put a link to it and say, this is the reason why I'm giving so-and-so bad feedback. Click the picture below. And then you could post the person, not personal information, but you can post their the message, basically. eBay should be allowed you should be allowed on eBay to post someone's messages, long as it doesn't have any personal info in it, to prove a point. And I'm sure MSC deals with this on a regular basis. eBay, half of it's full of scumbags and 3/4 of it's full of assholes. There are some good people on eBay, but there are a lot of scammers on eBay, and there's a lot of bullshit on eBay. That's why when people tell me they go to eBay to search the average price, that's inflated bullshit. If you want an accurate price on what you got, you shouldn't just go to one source, eBay. You should go to every source. But then all of these sources inflate the prices. You go to a coin place or a card place, and you get a thing. But same thing with grading. Grading is a bunch of shit. It's bullshit. I'm going to spend X amount of dollars to get a card graded by somebody who might give it a 9 or an 8. I crack that shit open. I send it to another company, and they might give me a 10 for the same thing. So, I got to hide that message, but, well, probably fit. eBay wouldn't let me, YouTube wouldn't let me show that message, so I had to hide it. But, yeah, it's, it's a bunch of crap. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. But it is what it is. So, oh no, I'm not censoring you. It's just for what I don't know. No, eBay, probably because you said the word a-hole. That's what it probably was. I could have approved it, but it would have went against me. I don't censor anybody from saying what they want to say. I don't. But then eBay will send me an email saying so-and-so said this in your... That's how they are. If I don't delete it, I'll have the Google moderator team in here again, which I had a couple of months ago, and then they'll just delete everyone's message, which is what they did. And when they do that, I don't even see the messages because they came in my chat and banned somebody in my chat who can't even come in my stream anymore. I don't even know why. They don't give you explanations or nothing. They just start banning your chat. It's sabotage. But yeah, I read what you said. Well, there are a lot of scumbags on eBay. I mean, right now, and they were doing this shit before the Chinese flu, but they're doing it now. People who aren't even interested. This is why they have a limit on when you go to Target or Walmart. You can only buy one box of cards or one pack. Or some of them are only saying you can buy 2 packs of cards. It's because these damn scumbag flippers. And there's a bunch of them on YouTube. how do you have product every freaking day? I'm starting to question this. How do you have a product every single day? A lot of these scumbags will go out and they'll clean out the entire store, and these morons will put it on eBay. And the beauty part about it is these morons will put it on eBay for like $500, and somebody will buy it. A box of cards for $25, and someone will buy it for $500. Yeah, I mean, that's why a lot of these scumbags out there do this shit. Yeah, well, I don't even buy shit anymore. Hell, my last job I worked at a discount store, and we would, with Target and the rest of it, if you go to a store and you see packs that are open and it's already been searched, they don't, where they go to? Discount stores. Because I'll show you right now. Okay, I bought, years ago, 2 years ago, I bought this box of Prism. It came on the shelf because we didn't get football cards or basketball cards that much. We got mostly Yu-Gi-Oh. So I saw this on the shelf, and this is exactly how it came, just like this, on the shelf, and it was supposed to have 12 packs. There were 4 packs in this box, and all 4 packs were open. Now, they tried to sell us for $15.99. I bought it for 25 cents. But I still pulled some cards in this thing. But they were trying to get like limited edition stuff. This is like 2 or 3 years ago, about 2 years ago, and I did a video on YouTube about this. But I bought a pack of hockey cards that wasn't touched. They go through the Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff too, because they try to pack searching. So Walmart and Target, when they have stuff like that, they don't throw it away. They just sell it to discount stores, or they give it to Goodwill. Because I've already been in Goodwill already, where I've bought, like, I did it one time with my friend, and I bought cards, and they were opened, and they said, has is, because they searched. But, this is 2019, so this is whatever. This sells for $40 in a store, and then they put a price of $15.99. But I just went up to my boss. I used to stock the stuff, so I would take it out the box and put it on a shelf. Well, I wasn't working that day when this happened, so walking down the aisles at a discount store, nothing's ever straight. It's all over the floor. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Well, it ain't good. It's not morning here, but hey, it's morning where you're at. It's 5:30 in the afternoon, but yeah. But so I saw this, and I got it. I bought a basketball box just like this. It was supposed to have 20 packs in it. Every pack was open. Every pack was open. Every pack was searched through. And I bought that for 30 cents. But they left 2 or 3 rookie cards in there, and they left a Dennis Rodman hologram. But this was supposed to have 2 bonus 4-card packs and pink, whatever. It had some cards in there. And 48 cards per box. Now, I think it didn't have 48 cards in here. I think I got maybe 30. So I got most of them. But they were trying to sell this for $15.99. So I told my boss, I showed her the box that was open, and she just was like, 30 cents. Okay. It probably would have sold for $15.99. Not many people came in my place for cards, but we did get them in. At a discount store, you get anything in. Broken, new, shit that other companies want to get rid of, Walmart, Target, stuff like that. This is what we got in. So I found this on the shelf, and this is exactly how it was, like this. On the shelf, open. So I saw it. It was buried under a bunch of toys. So, and I bought a hockey pack, which was brand new open, and I bought something else. I didn't buy that much stuff from there. But my point is, this is what you see when you go to the damn stores. You see the shit open. Them people, they sit there and they pay people to scout out the vendors. And that's how they get there. It's not a coincidence that you got a line of 15 people when the vendor walks into the store. No, they're sitting in the damn parking lot waiting. They're like, I know that guy. They probably follow him from store to store. They probably got his home address and shit. They probably got his phone number, calling him up saying, hey, when you going to so-and-so store? These scumbag flippers. And I'm starting to question the channel I follow because of that. Because somebody else called this channel out. And I'm really starting to question this channel now. Because how is it that you have 2021 product every day? It's happy 420 to Zanron. It means nothing to me. But how is it that you have product every single day? Like, are you like buying? You have to be going to every freaking store 12 hours a day, standing in line, buying this stuff. Oh, I bought it off of eBay. I don't know if this dude's buying shit off of eBay every single day. I don't know. But like with this box, I think I still have the cards in this box somewhere. I think I put them. Oh, yeah, I think they're right there. Hold on a second. I did a video of this a while ago. Last year, 2 years ago, whatever it was. But see, I bought this hockey pack from the same place, and it was brand new, wasn't opened or nothing, and I paid it was $2.99. I paid 50 cents for it with my discount. I just bought it. I'm not a hockey person. I forgot to show this hockey pack when I did my hockey card, so I got to tell Amy whatever. All right, Fit, I appreciate you popping in. Thank you for everything. If y'all don't have Fit for Expedition, go follow him, I guess. But so I bought this, but let me count how many cards I had in this thing. Okay. I don't know if MSC's still here, but yeah, MSC, that pack, that box that I showed you, it said it had 48 cards in the pack. Okay, these are the cards that came from that pack. I only got 30 of them, 30 out of 48, which is better than average. So this pack probably had a bunch of good cards that people stole. But they left. I don't know most of these players, but they did leave a Tony Gwynn Hall of Fame card in here. There's that. They left a Tony Gwynn. So, and there's a Freddie Freeman in here. But I did a video on this about a year or two ago when I bought this. But yeah, but out of the 48 cards in the pack, I got 30 of them. So that's not too bad. So those 18 missing cards must have been like a Mike Trout or autograph or some shit like that. So, I mean, it's not too bad. But this is the last thing that I actually bought. So, but yeah, I got a cool Tony Gwynn from it, you see. And then I got this Freddie Freeman from the same pack, you know. And some cards look like this, though. And then the main cards look like this. Just regular. It's another reason why I don't really buy newer cards, because I don't like all the freaking designs and other stuff. But a lot of the players I don't even know today. But yeah, they tell you on the packs, we're not guaranteed cards are worth money, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, they are. This card's a hologram card. I don't know why. But I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's got the blue and red refractor kind of thing when it's held up to the light. And I just noticed I turned my light back on, actually. I forgot I even did that. But Yeah, of course, I got Max Scherzer in this pack, which was pretty cool, but nothing to write home about, obviously, because someone went and pack searched these things. I don't know. It was probably done before it even came to my store. That's why we got that box, for that reason. Because it was probably at a Walmart or a Target, and Target said, well, we're not going to. When I worked at Walmart, we had cards that they didn't pack search back then as much as they did now. But if we had product that was open, they told us to throw it away. Now they sell it because they figure they can get resell on it, so they'll sell it. So it probably came from a Target or a Walmart or one of these other stores, and they figured, hey, somebody will buy it, and I did. I paid, I think, 50 cents for the whole thing, maybe. And I got most of the cards out of it, 30 out of 48. So, but those 18 cards, what were they? Were they Mike Trout? Who were the other big names? It might from 2019. It was probably some rookie cards. Now the basketball set that I have, I don't know where it is right now, but they opened every freaking pack, and it was supposed to be 4 cards per pack, and some packs have only 1 card in it, and they pulled every single card out you can think of. So, you know. So yeah, it's a scumbag move that they gotta do that shit. Put this back up there. But yeah, it's a scumbag move that they do that. I don't like that they do that. I never did like that they did that. But it's absolutely crazy. I just wish that, they should prosecute these people for stealing. If these stores were really smart, they would have cameras above. I'm sure they do, and no one monitors them. But honestly, the best way to prevent, and it may sound stupid, at my Walmart right now, ever since they got the pandemic, they actually have someone standing outside with a basket, or they're sitting in a chair for whatever reason. All right, Nick. Appreciate you popping in. But they actually have someone sitting outside. Oh, that's fine. I don't even know how much longer I'm going to go to. Most of the time, I just think people pop in, say hi, and leave, or they're just not even paying attention. It's all good. I don't care. I stopped caring long ago. Long as I get the view time from it, that's all that matters. Every 15 minutes, you dot or some shit, and that's fine. But they left already. So they should have somebody standing there at all times with the card. Now, some places put the cards behind the counter. Hey, I'm still 1,000 hours away. I'm never going to get my goal, because people keep telling me, "Oh, I'm watching your playlist." Well, if that was the case, I got like 15 people telling me they're watching my playlist. Well, if that was the case, I would have been monetized already. So we know that's bullshit. I go live 5 days a week. 5 days a week. Well, I get about 15 hours, 20, 30 hours of stream. Depends on how many. Today, probably not more than 10 hours I'll get. But I didn't go live yesterday because I didn't feel like it. I don't go live on Wednesdays and Thursdays usually. But when I start going back to work, which better be soon, because quite honestly, I'm sick and tired and I need to make some money. I probably will have erratic days of streaming, and I won't stream on the same day. I might stream twice a week. So now I'm trying to get, before I go back to work, I'm trying to get the hours now, because when I start working again, I'm not going to be on as much as I was. So I have come to the conclusion that I will probably never be monetized on YouTube, because I don't do giveaways. I don't do any of this other stuff. Yeah, Nick's doing a stream. Yeah, okay. I knew you were doing a stream. I might pop on there later. I might not. I don't know. It depends. Depends how I feel. I don't know. 300 hours, you'll get that in no time. If George is on your stream, I won't be there because we don't get along. I'm just letting you know. So if he's on your stream, I'm not going to be there. I'll watch the replay. Yeah, no. His name is persona non grata in my chat. No. Persona non grata. We don't mention his name in my chat. I try not to mention his name. I just said it for that reason. Yeah. Yeah, that's a dude that tried to destroy my chat. So, no. He's an ass. Yeah, if he's on your chat, I'm not going to be there. I'm just saying. I'll watch the replay, which is what I usually do. I don't go in any chat when he's on there. Nope. No. Why am I going to go in a chat when someone tried to mess up my channel and then laugh about it like it was his own personal game? I'm not going to do that. No. So, yeah. And then he thinks, oh, I was just kidding. No, you don't do that to a channel. You don't. That's why when people come up in here and say, can you mod me? I delete them. I don't deal with that kind of shit. You know. Nick, you know what he did? You don't know what he did, do you? You really don't know what he did to my channel, do you? You really have no idea. You know what he did to my channel? He was a mod in my channel. I was a friend. Look, if I really got to know him. He was a mod on my channel. I went to a stream every day. You know what he did? You know what he did? Okay. You realize when you give somebody a wrench that they can go delete everybody on your channel. It doesn't even have to be on a live stream. They can go back retroactively to any one of your streams and ban all your viewers. And that's exactly what he did. He went in one of my past live. He did it in a live stream. He came into my live stream, started deleting everyone in my chat, banning them, okay, and then made a video about that. So that's why I'm pissed about it. Wouldn't you be pissed if someone did that to your channel? Now, granted, no, don't ask him about that shit. Nah, it's a dead horse. Don't bring that shit up on your channel. I don't want these people, saying shit. This was like a year and a half ago. It's ancient news. But when people sit here and tell me, oh, he's a wonderful guy, bullshit. Wonderful my ass. If he would have did that to your channel, you would feel the exact same way. And the thing that got me is he did it on purpose because then he started a live stream right after he did it, telling people he didn't like me, telling people he did it on purpose, laughing about it. He had all his friends on his live stream laughing about it. No, screw him. And then someone did it to him, supposedly, and then he tried to blame me for it. But I don't do that shit. Someone he gave a wrench to did the same thing he did to me to him like a couple of days later, and by that time I wasn't even on his channel anymore. No, don't ask him at all. Leave it. Let it die, Nick. Let it die. Let it die. I mean, you're probably going to ask him anyway, and I can't do anything about it. But it's like, y'all, you don't see anything wrong with that situation, though. I'm telling you, if it happened to, I'm not saying if it was him. If someone you modded did that to you, you wouldn't know about it. I didn't delete your messages, Nick. I guess you did. I didn't delete them. I didn't touch them. Okay. I don't know why am I the bad guy in this? Seriously. I don't understand it. Like, why am I the bad guy in this? I don't know. It is what it is. Have a good stream, Nick. I'll jump in there. Sure, have a good stream. I don't even know anymore. Look, I can't jump on a live stream without somebody bringing up something. It's crazy. So, I don't know. Yeah, y'all go on Nick's live stream and win some silver. That's fine. That's why no one's here in the long run, but that's okay. See, that's what happens. You treat people with respect, and then they shit on you. I don't get it. I don't go in people's streams and start shit, but they got to come in my stream and bring up all kinds of shit. I don't know why. You know, I really do not know why. It is what it is. Whatever. I'm still going to support Nick, and I'm still going to support his channel. Y'all should too. Why not? He'll be monetized in a day and a half anyway, probably. 300 hours, 300 watch hours. That's nothing. That's nothing. I just get really tired of people telling me that he's a good, not Nick. I'm not Nick in general. I'm just really tired of people telling me that the person I was talking about is a good guy. I don't see it. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but, you know, when someone does something like that to you, and then they think that, I'm just joking around. No. They don't, you know, it's a bunch of crap. I'm just really tired of it. Leave the past alone, you know. I mean, I understand Nick only comes on here to promote his streams. I understand that. You know, that's fine. He can promote whatever he wants. I don't care. I have no problem with that. But when you're going to sit here and feed me bullshit about, oh, he's a great guy. I'm telling you, if somebody would do that to your stream, you wouldn't think they're a good guy. Just because they haven't done it to you doesn't mean that they won't do it to someone else. I'm just saying, you know. So yeah, he's already gone. So I don't know. You see, here's the thing though. I will sit in someone's chat and I will. Oh, Nick's still here. Okay. I thought he left. But anyway, I'll sit in someone's chat and support them till the cows come home. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just a case of people just don't like me, apparently. I don't know. I don't offend anybody. Do I cause trouble in people's streams? No, I don't. When someone says they need watch hours and watch time, what do? I sit in their stream. I watch their stuff. I help them get their goals. I even do it to people I can't stand. I will sit in their streams and help them. Do most people do the same for me? No, some do. Not everybody. This is when I see Twisted Tips put out a video about this, and he's 100% correct. When people are sitting there saying they're watching your playlist, they're not. They're saying that because they want you to watch their playlist, and you sit there and watch their playlist like a moron, and they don't watch your stuff. That's just some people say that. Not everybody. There's a lot of people out there that do that. Because I got 15 people right now sitting here telling me they're watching my playlist from front to start. I've had 2 people tell me they've watched my playlist 4 times in a row. If that was the case, I would have been monetized long ago. So there's either one or 2 things happening here. They're either bullshitting or YouTube's taking them away. Because when you get all of these people sitting here saying they're watching your playlist over and over and over. I've already watched. I had someone tell me they watched my playlist an entire day. I have over 500, 600 videos. There is no way in hell you watch my playlist in one entire day. Not even possible. Not even possible. So, yeah. Hey, Cornet, how you doing? I knew I forgot something this morning. I forgot to put that package in the mail for you. That's okay. I've been saying that for the last year. I do have it set up right here, though. So I'll throw it in the mail tomorrow. I just hope I got the right postage on it because I have no idea about the postage, so I'm just guessing. So, yeah, if y'all like in the cards, y'all should go check out Cornette's video. Yeah, I know you do. I lost 450 watch hours a couple of months ago, Nick. But I got all those I got all those 450 watch hours back because I stream 5 days a week. I get anywhere between 10 and 30 hours a stream. When I did my Drew Brees video, I got 166 watch hours on that one video, and I'm still getting watch hours on that video. I actually got a short that when I did your mail call, people just watched it just to watch it. I told people, go follow Nick Monar, check out his channel. Ain't nobody asked me anything about you. They just watched it because they said, "Oh, cool coins." Not one of them asked me, I'm sure they do follow you already, but not one of them said, I'll go check out Nick. Nobody said that. So it's pointless to do a mail call. I just do it for content and to show appreciation to the person that sends whatever, whether it's a giveaway or whatever. But when you do giveaways, you'll get monetized pretty soon. Like, you'll probably get monetized next week. Yeah, Nick does coins and cards. Mostly coins, but he does cards too. But, yeah, I just don't really drop links too much anymore. I mean, you don't really have to drop links. You just type in the person's name. You look at the logo. You match it up. It's, people get lazy. They don't want to type someone's name in. Me, I have to go to channel link, so I don't have to type anything in. All the names are highlighted in green in any chat I go to. It used to be all day. Now it's only 2 hours a day that they do it. It used to be 24 hours, but still, in those 2 hours a day, and I can turn it on and off, all the names are highlighted in green. So all I got to do is click the person's name and poof, there we go. See, I'm promoting your channel, Nick. I have no problem with that. I don't care. I want people to grow. Hell, Nick needs 300 watch hours. So if anyone's in here who has subscribed to his channel, watch his stuff. I mean, I tell people the truth. I don't care if you subscribe or not. I hope you do. I just need watch hours. If you don't want to subscribe to me, that's fine. Just watch my crap. That's it. Just watch my stuff. That's it. I don't care. Just watch it. Because if I tell someone I'm watching their playlist, I do watch it. And there's only 2 people that I know of that has actually showed me. Honey Teen has showed me proof. Because every time she watched the video, she emailed me. And Instagram, I meant to say. And she's like, okay, I watched all of these videos. And someone else did that too. Where they generally watched all the stuff. So I know people in here have watched my stuff. Because if they tell me to, yeah. But I get people who I never see in my chat rooms tell me that they're watching my playlist. And they've watched my playlist 3 times in a row. And I'm like, no, you can't watch my playlist 3 times in a row in one day. There's only 24 hours in a day, and I have more than 24 hours of content on my channel. So, yeah, there's that. So, see, I try to make a happy stream, and then people make me mad. No. Yeah, but let me see if I can find those cards that I wanted to send Cornette. I think I put them in the I put them right here. Here's some of them. Here, I took them out the package. Cornet sent me like, I don't know what, 9 or 10 cards, I think. I already got a list this big of cards to send them. I probably got like 35 cards in this sucker. I think I only have the one Falcons card in here. I don't even remember what I put in here. It's not, some of them are in good condition. Some of them might not be, but they're not the best in the world, but they're still cards. But, because I know he wants Braves cards. Plus, I really don't like the Falcons cards, so that sucker will go to him. Because I never did, believe it or not, I never did burn this card yet. So there you go. It's still sitting there. But I think I got like 30-something cards in here. So, just whatever. I don't even remember what I put in here. I really don't. I just went through a bunch of cards, and if I saw Braves, I just threw. I probably got enough. I probably got more, but I might have threw another Falcons card, and I really don't remember. But I do have it in one of these suckers. So I got a bubble envelope sitting right there, which, believe it or not, I had the bubble envelope the entire time, and I just found it. But the other envelopes I bought, the Falcons blow. If the Falcons wasn't in our division, I would probably appreciate them a little bit. But the fact that they're our biggest rival and they're in our division, and by the way, they stole Mercedes-Benz, and yeah. Thank God. We only got 2 more months until Mercedes-Benz comes off the Superdome. Thank you, Lord. Of course, they're going to put Caesars International Entertainment on the Superdome, probably. The company that owns Harris Casino wants to buy the naming rights, 20 years, $10 million. So, hey, for 20 years, we might have whatever. All right, appreciate you, Nick. I will probably pop in there at some point. I don't know when. But I'll pop in there to show my support. And so I hope you have a great stream before, during, and after. And no controversy. Yeah, this is the brick. And I don't even remember what I put in here, to be perfectly honest. I really don't. I know I put a Tim Hudson card on the back from like 2008. These are most of the cards I pulled back in 10, 15 years ago in packs and just forgot I had them. So, I guess Nick finally left. I don't know. But, yeah. There's that. So I'll probably send this off tomorrow. I apologize. I know I should have sent it off earlier. I just tend to forget. I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. But I didn't forget. I apologize. It's been this long. It's on me. It's my fault. Oh, okay. Well, I think you sent me like 9 Saints cards or something, which is fine. But when I was finding these cards, I just started putting them in a row. And then before I know it, I wound up with like 30 or 35. And I said, well, that's fine. I'm not doing it number for number. I mean, you could send me 10 cards. I might send you 15. That's fine. I mean, you know what's going to happen if I die today or tomorrow? These are just going to get thrown in the trash. or they're going to get sold. They're probably just going to get thrown in the trash. My entire room is probably just going to get thrown in the trash. That's just how it is. Because no one in my brother don't want my shit. My other brother, no one wants my shit. If anything's actually worth something, it'll probably get sold, which I hope it does. I'd rather it gets sold than gets thrown in the trash. So I might as well just sell it and give it away now to people who appreciate it. Because that's pretty much my life legacy anyway. Trash. Oh, no, it's fine, Corny. Oh, I got Braves cards? I got enough to fill probably a binder of Braves cards. Now, I have the Braves like Greg Maddux and Tom Glavine in my binder. That's the Hall of Famers. I keep those. I think there's a Kevin Millwood in here. There's a Tim Hudson. And I think I put some like 80s cards in here. I don't really remember what I put in here. I really don't. But I tried to mix it up. I might have put one more Falcons card in here. I really don't know. But, yeah. So I just kept adding cards, and then I figured, okay, I got like 30-something cards in here. That's probably going to make up for the entire weight. I just got to find the bubble. Well, the bubble package is right there. No problem. I actually got to paste someone else's. This was a bubble address. I was going to mail someone something else last year, and I put their address on there, and I messed up the address. So I have to put a piece of paper over it to block out their address so I can put yours PO number. I really should get a PO box, but the only thing I ask, Cornette, is when you do get it, and if you do a mail call on it, do not show my address or personal information. I'm sure you won't. Obviously, I have trust in you, but block it out. See, when I do mail calls, I open the stuff first and I throw the packages away, so there's no chance in showing, because I would never want to leak anybody's info anywhere. I would never do that. But that's if you decide to do a mail call. You don't have to. If you want, that's fine. But I woke up at 10:30 and the mail already passed. I didn't get anything in the mail today, but it already passed. Sometimes the mail don't even pick up till 3, 4 in the afternoon. Sometimes it comes at 9, 10:30 in the morning. I woke up and I heard the mail truck pass, and I just forgot to. I just had it in the. I had it in the bubble wrap, but I didn't seal it because I put it in there last night. That's why it's in my hand right now. If I would have licked it and sealed it, it would have been, But yeah, so if you see like if you see something like an index card over it, it's because I was I don't have any whiteout. So That's what I do too, Cornette. That's why I do mail calls. I do mail calls for 2 reasons. One, to show my appreciation, because in a lot of cases, they don't have to send me stuff. Like I just did one where MSC sent me stuff. Mr. Steve Clark's going to send me some coins. I never asked him to. He just said he's going to send me some stuff. Some people just send me stuff. I don't ask anybody to send me anything. They just do. And I try. I've only sent stuff back to 2 people because I did a coin trade with someone. So this is probably the first time I've ever sent cards out to someone. Because like I said, I don't like the Falcons, and I don't have anything against the Braves. The Braves were one of the teams I rooted for growing up as a kid, because when in the 90s, I didn't have cable. So all we had, I had cable, but I didn't have a lot of stuff. So we don't have a baseball team, obviously, as you don't. So, and this is probably the same thing that goes for you, is I grew up watching the Cubs on WGN, the Braves on TBS, and the Astros on Southwest Sports. So it was either the Cubs, the Braves, or the Falcons. And then the Fox game of the week, which was usually the Yankees or somebody like that. But I never had a team. But in the 90s, when I was growing up, yeah, I watched TBS a lot. In the 90s, growing up, that's when the Braves started to win. So, so I don't have anything against the Braves. I never did. But I don't like the Falcons because they're in our division. But I think, like I said, I put a Kevin Millwood in here, and I put a few other cards. I really don't remember what I put. But you got a Tim Hudson on back. But these are cards that I've had for years, just sitting around. I pulled them out of a pack. I want to start. I've never sold any of my cards. I want to start decluttering them. But the way I see it is, it helps me out. it helps you out to build up your collection. And then if you send me something back, which obviously you don't have to, but it helps me out by building my Saints collection. So it's a win-win. And besides, I don't know why I really was gonna burn this card, which I usually don't do. But somebody was gonna pay me $50 to burn this card, and then they never paid me. Now, if they would have paid me $50, I would have did a live stream. But yeah, this person that I follow, and I still follow him, was gonna PayPal me $50 to burn the card, and I was gonna do it, but they never paid me. So the card goes to you. So it was actually saved from burning. So there you go. And I pulled this right out of a pack at the time. It was the first card on. It's funny because this pack had a Matt Ryan and a Drew Brees in it. And the rest of the cards in that pack, they were sitting right there, but I don't know where they're at now. But I watched a few of your videos last night, actually. I didn't leave a comment on any. I probably should. But, you know. Damn right. I'll burn anything for $50, except for Saints cards. Elvis would probably pay me $50 to burn a Saints card, and I'd tell him, no, it ain't enough. But this card in my hand, I'll never burn for any amount of money because it's actually worth something, even though the corner's a little bent on one side. Because apparently back in the day, they forgot to put, I guess they didn't have protectors back in the day. I got this particular card, and it's got some pretty good players on it. Doesn't have a lot. He's got 3 Hall of Famers on it. But you know, hey hobbyist, how you doing? There's a channel I follow that did a video. He took all his baseball cards that wasn't worth all the junk wax era cards, and he threw them in the trash can and lit it on fire. And I'm like, you could have gave those cards away to kids or somebody that appreciates. I mean, kids don't appreciate stuff like we used to nowadays. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, that's my Kareem card before Kareem. The awesomeness. You see the reflection? The funny part about my cards is when you can see the reflection of my room through it. Look, you can actually see the thing. But yeah. You know. MSC was here, but he probably fell asleep. But yeah, so if I wake up early enough, I'll throw those in the mail tomorrow. And then I got to put them where I can see them. There we go. So I can put them back in the package. No, it was it was some guy I just recently followed. I don't remember his name. And that's the first video. When you see the introduction video, that's that video. And I'm like, I left a message on there, and I'm like, dude, seriously? I mean, I know they're not. Yeah, the corner's a little bent though over the last couple of years because, as you can see, the thing only goes to right there. See, the corner's bent. This is how it came, by the way. So I only bought this card for 50 cents. See, the corner's bent, so it's probably not worth anything. But yeah, I bought this card online 2 years ago for 50 cents. So, but I don't buy cards because of conditions. I buy cards. I mean, I got a bunch of Willie Mays cards with writing all over because back in the day, kids used to write shit on cards. When I was growing up, they didn't do that as much. Although, I had a friend who did that. He would write his initials on the cards, and I still have those cards somewhere where he would write his initials. And one of those cards he wrote his initials on was a Griffey Jr. rookie card. No, second year. It was a Fleer 90. It was the Coming Attractions. It was the special insert green card that was worth a bunch of money back in the day. And I guess because it was him and his brother And I guess his mom said, well, don't so-and-so write your name on the cards. That way no one will steal it. So he would write his initials on the back of the cards. And I guess they might have did that back in the day. But I still have this Griffey card to this day. It's in my binder, but it's got his initials on the back of the card because he traded it to me for something else. I forgot what, another card of the day. And I told him, I said, don't write your name on the card. He's like, well, that's the only way I know it's mine because someone will steal it. And I'm like, well, no, in that case, you do something else. But, but back in the day, I got a Willie Mays card with an R on front of it. 1971 Topps. It's got a giant R blocking his face. I got cards from the 60s that I bought off of eBay. Like Harmon Killebrew card from like 1965 or something. When he was with the Senators, 64, might have been 63. It was before the Senators became the Twins. And somebody took in pencil a pen and wrote out Senators and wrote on it in big letters, Twins. So I'm like, damn. But I bought that card for like $1 or something. So I don't really care about the conditions when I buy stuff on eBay. I'd rather them to be good conditions. But I always bought cards in the past just because of memorabilia or for whatever. Because back in the day, they never kept all that shit. People threw their cards out. I had my dad's entire card collection at one point, and it got thrown out, I guess, because I don't have it anymore. My dad collected football, so he had all the football cards from the 60s and 70s, like all the names. And I had it as a kid up until I think I was about 5 or 6, 10 years. Maybe I might have been about 8 years old, and then it disappeared. I don't know if it was thrown away or if it was sold. It was probably thrown away. It's probably thrown in the trash. But, people did that back in the day. They this ain't worth anything. We're going to toss it. Or they, give it away or stuff like that. I always hate when people, there's a channel that does that. They give away their cards that they don't want. They give it away to people in orphanages or something like that. Never burn your stuff. I don't care if it's worthless. If someone would give me cards when I was a kid, they do that. Yeah, mothers usually do that. They throw away stuff. I don't want this stuff. I only put one card in a bike spoke ever, and I still own that card too. I couldn't tell you where it is nowadays, but I still have it. I found it about a year ago. It was a 1990 Donruss Bobby Bonilla MVP card. That was the only card I ever put in a spoke, because at the time I really didn't. The whole bottom of the card. It's a 1990 Donruss, so it's that red card. So the whole bottom of the card is completely white. Like, there's no more red on the card on the bottom, and it's creased in the middle. I did this for a minute, and I was like, well, I'm not going to do that anymore. Because that's when I started really getting into collecting, and I said, I'm not going to do that anymore, devalue any cards. Because Bobby Bonilla was a decent person. He was a semi-star back in 1990. But I still have that card. Hell, I got a card sitting over there that my friend ripped up, and I taped it back together, and I've had this card since 1989. Let me see if I think it's still over there. It's not worth anything, but I still have it. It might be, let me see, it might be in this pile somewhere. See if I didn't throw it. It's, let me see. Yuck. I found another card that's going in your stash. I don't want Falcons. Yuck. I think I still have it. I know I saw it the other day. Pretty sure I saw it. I don't know where it is now. But I had it sitting right there. And it was a Tom Hankey 1989 Donruss card. And I got into an argument with my friend over a trade or something, and he just randomly picked up one of my cards and ripped it up. Thank God it was a Tom Henke card and it wasn't like a Tony Gwynn or nothing. But I just saw that card a few days ago, but I don't remember what I did with it. But I still have it 20, 30, 32 years later. I still own that card, and it's ripped in half. I just took some tape and taped it. It's not worth anything, but I still have it because you remember things like that, you know. I remember back in the day, I went to my friend's house, and I told him I had a Mickey Mantle card. And this is when I had I wasn't really too serious about cards back in the day. I was, but I wasn't. I didn't have any binders, pre-binder. I had all my cards. I maybe had like 300 cards. And I put them in a Walgreens bag or some shit like that. And I had a Mickey Mantle card. And it was one of those Bowman cards you pulled out of the pack, like the Willie Mays and then Jackie Robinson, you know, win this card for blah, blah, blah. So I wasn't thinking of what I said, so I told my friend, I got a Mickey Mantle card in here. And so we were talking, and I went to the bathroom or something like that, and I came back, and the bag was completely ripped open, and all the cards were scattered everywhere, and he was looking through I guess he was trying to, I don't know, he was trying to steal a Mickey Mantle, and I'm like, he found the card, and he goes, mine, and he took it, and I'm like, and I started laughing. And I said, okay, well, if you wanted the card, I would have gave it to you. And he thought it was a real Mickey Mantle card when, in fact, it was a fake Mickey Mantle. And I don't think he ever realized the difference. He was just happy that he got it. He thought he stole it from me. I was like, I started laughing. I said, you can have it. You didn't have to rip up. I said, but I was pissed at him because I was like, you didn't have to rip up. I was like mad. I was like, you didn't have to rip my bag open. I said, if I would have gave it to you. It's not a real Mickey Mantle card. And them cards sell on eBay now for like $100, and people buy them thinking it's an actual Mickey Mantle card. But back in 1989, we didn't know any better. We didn't have this internet. We didn't have this other stuff. I was like 9 years old. My friend was like 9 or 8, about the same age, 9 years old. So we didn't know any of this stuff. Hey, Paul D, what's going on? Man, I'm getting the card people in here today. What's going on? But you know. Stories like that. But I've always kept all my cards. I've only sold 4 cards. And I have never made money off of any card I sold. I sold a 1960 Willie Mays card or whatever. Yeah, I need a beer. Well, I need a beer for sure. I need 2 of them. Good mail day. Oh, that's good. I didn't get any mail today, so I guess that's a good mail. When I don't get any mail, it's a good mail day. Because that means I didn't get any bills or any other bullshit things in the mail. So, no mail is always good mail. So, I need a bear, please. Certainly. I'm talking about. Now, yesterday I got the MSC mail call. And I was on MSC stream last night. And he was showing off a lot of good stuff. And MSC got more stuff than I ever did. Like, you know, I mean, back in the day, I collected all kinds of shit. But see, the difference between me and him is I don't spend money to get this shit. I'm on a budget. I buy cards on eBay for like $1. I don't really. If it's like 45 cents and I ain't got to pay no shipping, I'm buying that card. But now I used to buy packs all the time, but I don't buy packs of cards anymore. I haven't bought packs of cards in a while. Thank you. It's liquid courage. That and the fact that I don't have any, I can avoid the drama. And then, like that. Yeah, you know, Paul, that was the Tom Brady rookie card. Not the upper deck, but the one that you showed in your video, the Skybox, that was the Tom Brady card I sold. I don't know if you know that story or not. I pulled that out of a pack in 2000. And I put it in the sleeve, and it stayed in the sleeve for almost 20 years. I sold it about 3 or 4 years ago. I put it up on eBay thinking it would make me a shitload of money. It sold for $12, and a pawn shop bought it. And I didn't make any money off of it because of the fact that I had to put tracking on it, and that cost me $12 at the time. Now it doesn't cost you anything, but because this pawn shop was like, yes, I want tracking, I want this. It was a pawn shop because I know it was because I got the receipt, and it was some pawn shop in Nebraska or something that bought it. And yeah, I know. Well, this was 3 or 4 years ago. This was when he only won like 4 Super Bowls or 5. Now he's like at 7. And it was probably 10. I literally took it out of a pack and I put it in a sleeve and it stood there. And why I sold it, I have no idea. I didn't think he'd win any more Super Bowls. I don't know. It was probably a 10. But anyway, I sold it for $12. The pawn shop probably sold it for 100 and something. But yeah, the Skybox at the time was the one that sold for a lot of money. Hey, Audrey, how you doing? Who that? The Skybox card was the one that wasn't worth a whole lot of money back then, so that's why I sold it. That's the only Tom Brady rookie card I've ever owned. But I have a couple of Tom Brady cards, Shady Brady, but I might start selling those because he's the enemy, and especially now. You think I hated Shady Brady before? I hate him with a passion now. Especially since he's coming back this year. Now I hope Cam Jordan sacks his ass 15 times and breaks his arms, legs, and appendixes. Oh, damn. Yeah, if I would have held on to that card, maybe I would have got $500-$600 for it. See, there's things you don't know. Oh, appreciate you, Audrey. I'm used to it. Most people just pop in and say hi. I'm used to it. Yeah, I'll jump in Scotty's later. I fell asleep last night on his stream. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to have to start doing, Cornette. Selling my cards so I can pay off my debts. I'd rather sell it now. I don't have a Trout rookie card. I have some rookie cards, but they're not like multi whatever. But I've had 2 or 3 people say they wanted to buy my cards, and they never did. But I don't like selling them. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do. I mean, maybe in the future, if you come into money, you can always buy the card again. But it's probably not going to be $250. You're probably going to pay by then. You're probably going to pay $1,000 for it. But yeah, I sold my Brady rookie card for $12. Then again, I sold a 1921 Morgan dollar for spot, $23 back in the day. And I looked up that coin. It wasn't worth a whole lot back then, 2 or 3 years ago. Now that coin's worth $500, I realized. So person I sold it to made a shitload of money off it. See, that's the problem. When I sell stuff, I don't make money off of it. Others do. This is why I don't sell shit. I could have a Joe Montana rookie card and probably lose money off of it. I don't know. Not that I have a Joe Montana. I tried to get Joe Montana's autograph, despite the fact I don't like him. And there's a reason I don't like him, because he's an asshole. I knew that before, but I did meet him a couple of years ago, because Joe Montana's son, Nick Montana, was the quarterback at Tulane for 2 years. So Joe Montana went in the stands, and I used to get free tickets to the Tulane game when they still played in the Superdome before they built the new stadium. And I got free tickets for my job. So they were on the visiting side. So I would always sit on the visitor side, and where I sat, there was pretty much no one. It was a few people, but Joe Montana actually sat in the stands. Him and his wife at the time, I don't know if he's still married to this couple. This is like 2000 and I want to say like 2009 or something. Whenever his son, you look at his name's Nick. I think his name's Nick Montana. He played for Tulane for about 2 years. Then he transferred. I think he went to another school. But Joe Montana went to all the home games in the Superdome. So I saw him sitting there. And I said, well, it's a long shot. I don't like Joe Montana, but you know what? I'm going to get his autograph. Nobody was around him. He was sitting in the bleacher section where no one was around him. I was probably the closest person to him, and I was a good 20 rows away. So I saw him because they used to they used to kiss his ass in the Superdome. They would say, "Oh, Joe Montana's here, Super Bowl winner. He won Super Bowl 24 in New Orleans because he won a Super Bowl in the Superdome." So I went over to him. I had this pen and I had paper in my hand just in case. And hey, Mr. Montana, how you doing? You know, your son's playing great, blah, blah. Can you sign my index card? I didn't have a card. I didn't know he was going to be there. I could have brought a card. The second time I went, I brought a card. Also, I don't know why I tried after the first time. He never did sign my shit. But he's like, "Oh, I'm not Joe Montana. I don't know who you're talking about." Like he tried to play stupid. "I'm not Joe Montana." No. And his wife was like, "Joe, sign the index card. Sign the card." And he refused. He's like, "No, I'm not signing anything. I'm here to watch my son." I said, "Okay, I respect that." And I let it go. I respect it. That's cool. I asked. Same thing happened the second time. I went up to him. I wasn't an asshole. He wasn't really too much of an asshole to me. It's just that he just was like flat out. The first time he denied he was Joe Montana. Second time, he just flat out said, "Well, I don't sign. I don't sign unless it's under blah, blah, blah." Or I think he said, I think his exact words was, "I don't sign shit unless I get paid." I believe that's the exact terminology he used to me. Now, Joe Montana's a multimillionaire. He doesn't need my money. Now, maybe he thought I was going to take his autograph and sell it on eBay, which most people do. I just was going to keep it. So that is my Joe Montana story. He's an asshole. If you try to get his autograph, he will not give it to you. Okay. So I took a picture of him, though, him and his wife. So I have a picture somewhere of him. But that's when his son played for Tulane. So he was always in the stands. Now, obviously, he's never probably going to ever step foot in New Orleans again. He has no reason to, unless for whatever reason the Superdome wants to honor him again. I don't know why, but Tulane doesn't even play in the Superdome anymore. They built a stadium on campus, a little small stadium, which is, well, there was no one around. See, this is the thing, Paul. There was no one around. We were on the visitor side. He was sitting in a row. He was sitting in a section where there was all the people that were rooting for East Carolina. We were playing East Carolina. He was sitting on the visiting side, like I was, even though his son was playing for the home team. So, see, I got free tickets because my job gave us free tickets. So anytime I wanted to go to a Tulane game, I can go for free. But it was on the visiting side. It was for the, the visiting school couldn't sell out the tickets, so they just gave them to local company, whatever. So, yeah. So there was no one around Joe Montana. It was pretty much where I was sitting, there was no one around me. It was me and like 10 of my friends. They had a couple of people on the far end it was East. We were playing East Carolina, which is the Pirates. So everyone was dressed up in almost these colors. It was East Carolina's got sort of the same colors LSU does. Purple and gold, and there's black in it. Their logo is the Buccaneers or the Pirates. Pirates. And so, yeah, there was no one around. My friend was like, "Did you get his autograph?" No. My friend goes, "What a prick." I mean, I told the people I was with, and they were like really pissed about it. Because what they did is they started to go over there and bug him. They went over there and tried to get his autograph, and the same thing happened. Not a damn one of them did it. But they said, "I'm going to go over there and bug the shit out of him." And finally, I guess he got pissed, and he got up and left. He told his wife, "Come on, let's go." And then he went into the luxury suite. But he was sitting in the general audience. All he had to do is just sign a goddamn autograph. That's it. Just sign an autograph. And, I wasn't bugging him. I wasn't being an asshole. I guess he figured I was going to sell it on eBay. I don't know what it was. But, yeah, we were on the opposite side. The home team's on that side of the stadium. The visiting team's on the other side of the stadium. So we were on the visiting side. But the question is, why was Joe Montana on the visiting side? Did he get his tickets for free too? He's a multimillionaire. Just saying. But yeah, his son for Tulane didn't even really do any. His son actually transferred after a year and a half or 2 years, left Tulane and went to Miami or Oklahoma. Went to another school. Didn't even I'll look it up right now when his son, but his son didn't even last. I don't even think his son lasted 2 years. He didn't even do anything. Tulane didn't win shit when he was playing anyway. I guess his dad couldn't teach him shit. Yeah. I don't even think he freaking played Oh, actually, no, he didn't transfer. Okay, what it was is he all right, this is what happened with his son. He started off at Washington, and then he went to San Antonio College, a junior college, and then he played at Tulane for 2 years. He played as a junior and a senior. That's what it was. It was he was born in 92, so he went to a rich high school and rich dad. He's not, but he 2015. So this was 6 years ago. Because he played at Washington in 2009. He played at 2013 and 2014 is when he played for Tulane. That's when he played for Tulane. And he didn't even go in the NFL draft. Nobody picked him. I don't even think he was selected. I don't think he never played for anybody. But he didn't really do much of shit for any of us. I'm looking up his stats. I guarantee he didn't do shit. He wasn't the greatest quarterback in the world. All right, look. Well, 2014 he got hurt, so he didn't play that much. But when he played Tulane in 2013, he only had 14 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. 2014, he only played 4 games, so he only had 1 touchdown. So he only threw 400 passes for Tulane, and he only had 18 touchdowns passing. Now, he ran the ball a little bit, but not much. He ran the ball 50 times, or 11 times for 45 yards one day. But you probably are, Nick. Most people come and go. It's okay. I'm used to it. I'm used to people leaving. That's just what I am. I'm probably going to end the stream in a few minutes anyway. It's almost at 2 hours. Yeah, most people, some days you have your good streams, some you bad. I didn't stream yesterday. I probably should have. And I probably should have avoided today. I can't go one day without somebody trying to cause drama on my channel, though. That's the sad part. Most people just pop in and say, hey, I'm doing a stream, jump in, and then leave. Not all of them, but some do. But I don't care. I let people promote on their stream. I'm not an ass. Although people say I'm a bad guy on this shit, but I still don't see how I'm a bad guy if somebody I modded comes in my stream and bans all my friends. And then I'm the bad guy. I don't get that. This person's still on YouTube and everybody loves them. And then when I talk about it, they get pissed at me. And then people do this. They come in my own stream and bring this shit up. So, yeah, I'm just going to not talk about. If there's topics people bring up and I don't want to talk about it, I'm not going to talk about it because it's my stream. I can't control other people's streams. I can control what I say and do on my stream. That I can control. Anybody else? No, I can't. So, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, some days I'll get 10, 15 people. Other days, no. It just, but the thing of the matter is I will sit on someone's stream. Literally, I will sit on someone's stream for 3 hours, watch their stuff, participate in their chat. I may not even know what the hell's going on. And that same person will come in my stream for 5 minutes, say hi, and leave. So I generally only go in people's streams that come into mine, but I'm going to have to amend that. If you're in my stream for 22 minutes, I'm going to watch 22 minutes of your shit. I'm just literally going to have to amend it minute for minute. Because now it's getting to the point where it's like people just come in and say hi, promote their shit, and leave. So, Adam Oates for $10. Wait, I don't know who Adam Oates. I have no idea who Adam Oates is. I just saw that message. I'm sorry, but yeah. As soon as I started my chat, people thought I was mad. I said, why the hell am I mad? I'm in a good mood today. Why the hell should I be mad? And people bring up shit I don't want to talk about in my chat. It drives me bananas. You know? I understand. I get it. I understand it. I understand that that's fine. If everybody wants to go to Nick's channel, that's fine. I'm all about that. I ain't going to sit here and not promote people because, yeah, the man's only $300 away. He's going to get monetized. It's just a matter of time. And I get that. But, you know, I told him I'm not going on people's streams when someone's on his panel. I won't do it. If I don't like somebody, I like the person that's streaming, but the person that's streaming puts someone on his panel I don't like. I'm not going to do it. I'll just watch the stream later. That way he still gets credit for the view. He still gets credit for the watch hours. You know, I'm not going to not watch someone's streams because I don't like them. Hell, in fact, there are people I don't like on YouTube and I still watch their shit. Why? I don't know. No idea. But I do. I try to help people out. I can't freaking throw money at people, but I can at least watch their stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream. So I won't stream for the next 2 days or so. I'll probably come back Friday, but I'll throw out some shorts. I got a short that's got 3,200 views on it right now, which is still rolling. So I'm trying to make $1 trillion off of it. But right now, I'm just concentrating on getting me a damn job because I need to get one because YouTube isn't a career for me. It's more like a hobby. Probably so. I don't know. Well, seriously, Cornette, I don't know if you were here when I said this. This person was a mod on my channel and actually came on my live stream and started banning all of my viewers and then went and did a live stream of their own and joking about saying, look what I did to his channel, ha, and had all his followers on there laughing. And I'm the bad guy because when I tell this story, people think, oh, no, that dude's a good guy. He would never do that. Like, I'm making this shit up. You know, that's why I say trust when you mod somebody. People come up in here and tell me I want to be blue. I'm not going to make them blue because of that shit. Because look what happened. All those people that came in my last stream kissing my ass saying they were watching my product. Where are they today? How did I suddenly lose 8 subscribers in one day? Because they just don't come back. So yeah, when you make someone a mod, yeah, exactly, Cornet. He made the funny thing about that is karma bites you in the ass because a few days later, same thing happened to him. And he went on live stream and blamed me for it. And I'm like, he was like, well, let's see. It must be him or someone else because I know I have a few people mad at me. Like literally. And he was joking about this. Like he was like, oh, I don't mean any harm. Like, dude, you don't go. Because when you make someone a mod, they can delete your people on a live stream or not. They can go back to a past live stream and hide all your people, and you won't know about it. The only reason I knew about it is because he came in a live stream and did it. So I banned him, and I've never been on his channel since. And this happened almost 2 years ago. But yet I got Nick Monar coming up in here telling me, oh, he's a great guy. He would never do that. Okay. I know he did do it. Because that live stream is still up somewhere. In fact, I'm pretty sure his live stream is still up from when the night he did it. I'm not going to give that channel's name out, but I don't care. Yeah, he's a great guy to him. But I'm just saying, before that, he was a great guy to me. I had no problem with him. I was always on his live streams. And then he did that shit. But I'm just saying, if you're friends with someone or you go to their channel and all of a sudden they pull that on you, you're, deleting your channel, hiding your members, because those members that he hid and I put back on my stream never came back on my live streams because they got pissed thinking I banned them. When I had to go tell these people I didn't do it, and they got pissed at me, by the way. So I lost viewers because of that shit. But that's why I'm saying tried to sabotage me, which I don't appreciate. I don't care if he was kidding or not. You don't do that kind of shit. You don't do that. Hey, Gype's here. Gype, you got to be streaming. It's your holiday. It's 420. You got to be live streaming right now. You got to be doing a stream. That's his national holiday. You and Zanron got to hook up. Hey, Twisted Tips. See, I always find it ironic. When I'm getting ready to end the stream, people jump in the stream. So I guess I got to talk a little more now. But, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Twisted Tips made a video about that. Watch out who you mod. Of course, I already knew because I had some ass do that to me, like I just said. But I don't care how great a person you think a person is. If they're going to pull that kind of shit on your channel, then, New Mexico. Damn, he went to Mexico. Did you bring me some hookers? Or you bring me some booze? New Mexico. Well, that is the next state over, isn't it? From Texas. I haven't went that far. I only made one pit stop in my life in Texas. Oh, okay. I hope she's doing good. Pistachios. Well, I always have pistachios in this house. So, but, beep, 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 beep. I've never been to New Mexico. I'd have to go through Texas to get to New Mexico, and quite frankly, I don't want to. I've been to Texas once, and I had a bad experience, so I don't ever plan. Never say never, but plus it's like Texas is about 4 hours away from me, so it's pretty. And I don't like to travel when I don't have to. I can't spend 4 hours in a car. It drive me insane. So that's just the border of Texas. When I went to Texas, it was like 6 hours in a car or 5 hours because I went to Houston. I want to say it was 6 hours. Might have been 5, but I don't remember much of that except for a couple of things that happened that just made it bad. But, now, my dad likes to vacation in San Antonio every year. Although he didn't go last year because of the pandemic, and I don't think he's going this year because of it. But he loves to go to San Antonio and visit the boardwalk and the Alamo. And, he goes there every year. He gets a hotel room. And he wanted me to go with him one year. But I said, no, I will never step foot in Texas again. I really don't want to just because I had a bad experience. But maybe one day, plus I don't want to get stuck with my dad anywhere because then nothing bad about it. It's just I don't want to get stuck with him for a week and then I have no way out. If I piss him off or we get pissed at each other and I'm stuck there. I'm in a different state and I can't go anywhere. At least where I'm at, I can, at least where he lives at, it's only 35 miles away. I mean, I can get my friend to call me up. I can call my friend up and say, hey, come pick me up. But in another state, you don't have that opportunity. So, But yeah, I watched Twisted Tips video on mods. Who to mod, how to mod. I mean, I knew this before he did this video, obviously. But yeah, be careful who you mod. Because they can be an asshole to you. I'm not saying they are, but I trust Twisted Tips because I know he's not going to do anything. But Somebody was in my chat the other day and said, "Can make me blue." You only been in my chat one time, and they wanted me to make me blue. No, and they haven't. And they, of course, they ain't in this chat now. But I don't just randomly make people blue. When I go in these streams and they make everyone blue, I'm like, okay, you're just asking for trouble, because mods can go back in your past streams and hide all your people. Yeah, they don't. That's the sad part. They don't. Well, you see, when that dude did it in my stream, he did it in a live stream. Yeah. Well, the thing is, same thing happened to him a few days later, and he tried to blame me for it. But I even said, one, I don't go to this guy's channel anymore. Two, he demodded me. So how could I have deleted all his people when I wasn't even a mod? And then he tried to say, well, he did it weeks ago. Oh, he was trying to say I deleted his mom and his dad. I don't even know who his mom and dad were. Like, I don't know the lineage of people. But, well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they don't let you know. Mods can go back to past streams and delete all your shit. You'd never know. They can delete your comments. They can ban people. They can do whatever. I knew that. Like I said, I knew that before you made your video, and that's why I commented what I did. And I don't care if that person, I don't think he watches your channel anyway. I don't care if he did. You know, Nick Monar was in here a little while ago, and I told Nick about that. Nick was like, oh, this dude's a great guy. And I said, yeah, he's great to you. He's great to you. But when somebody messes up your channel, let's say if that person messed up your channel, would you still like him? No. So I'm sure this dude will put out another video soon about, oh, I did it. Because Nick Monar and him are in the same country, and they're friends and shit. So, I mean, it's fun. But I'm still supporting Nick, of course. But that's what I told him when he was in my stream a little while ago. I told him, I said, if he's a mod on his channel, by the way. So I said, what if he does that to your channel? Wouldn't you be mad if one of your friends, and I was cool with this guy before. I went on his stream and everything, and he did it. And he goes, oh, I was just kidding. I was joking around. Yeah, I'm like that too. I don't make a big deal about being a mod. Yeah, I don't care about being a... See, that's the thing. When Twisted Tips was doing live streams, and there were a couple of times where he demodded everyone, people got their panties in a bunch just because they got unmodded. You know, I got unmodded several times on Twisted's stream. It's his channel. It's his. If he wants to unmod everybody, then fine. He don't need to give you a reason. Why get mad about it? It's not like he's banning you from the channel. Like, why? He had like 50-something mods. Why do you need 50 mods? You only need like 2 mods, really, 3 mods. I mean, people will go, I remember that. You remember that, Twisted? People were coming in your stream and getting all pissy. I don't have a wrench anymore. Well, what good is a wrench anyway? You know, yeah, I mean, it is to help people out. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I got unmodded 2 or 3 times. I don't really care. It's just a thing of it. You know, if somebody wants to make me a mod, I take that seriously. I remember I was in someone's channel, and they make everyone blue because they're a grow channel. This was a year or 2 ago. I don't go in this person's stream anymore. And there was a troll in this guy's channel, and I blocked the troll, and the host started yelling at me because I did my moderator job. And then I questioned him, and I said, well, why in the hell did you make me blue anyway when I didn't even ask you to make me blue? Why did you make me blue in the first place? He's like, well, drop your link. I don't want to drop my link in your channel. I'm just here because I like watching your stuff. I don't want to promote myself in your channel. And he got pissed about that. And he was like, don't block any trolls. Let me do that. And, yeah. So the guy started yelling at me. So I told him, I said, you know what? F you, dude. Screw you. And I said, tell you what, you unmod me, I'm gone from your channel. I never went back. Like, literally, I was helping his channel, and he didn't appreciate it. Well, I appreciate you being a mod here, Twisted. Shit, that night I got hacked. I had 7 mods in my chat. Not a goddamn single one of them did anything. Nothing. Not a damn one of them. I deleted all 7 of them some bitches. They ain't never been on my channel again. I didn't ban them. I just took their wrenches away. And I ain't never seen them again. Probably because of that reason. You know, there's only one person I kept as a mod that was in that room that night. But no, none of my mods, when that shit was happening at night to me, none of my mods did a damn thing. They just stood there and kept on talking and saw shit was going on and did not do nothing. I had to stop my own chat and delete it. I eventually had to delete my chat because YouTube said they were going to take it down because they were posting stuff inappropriate in my chat. So I had to take that chat down, which is the only chat I've ever deleted. Usually, live stream. But my mods were, it's pretty much as if we were talking right now. Nothing happened. My mods did nothing. Nothing. Not one of them questioned anything that was going on in the chat. It was just like normal chat to them. So after that chat, I went back and I demodded every single one of those mods that was in that stream. And I've never seen those people again. So that just proves to me right there. They didn't give a shit about my channel. So, but yeah, when I made that comment on your channel, Twisted, I meant it 100%. I told you the person who did it too. And I don't give a shit if they know about it or not. I'm going to make it my mission. That dude is a mod on so many channels, by the way, also. So I tell people if he's on your channel and you modded him, you better watch out because he'll do it to you too. I don't care if they joke around or not. You know, you don't, yeah. Yeah, but I don't, with me, if I'm a mod on a few channels, but you see, I take it seriously. If someone makes me a mod on their channel, I'm going to do my job, which is block the trolls. You go on some people's channels and they tell you, don't block them and don't time them out. Well, what the hell am I a mod for? And that's when they tell you, oh, just to drop links. Well, shit. Why am I going to drop? You know when you drop your own link in YouTube, it's actually penalizing you? People don't know that. No. People want to be mods because they want to win shit. Because they know in giveaways, mods can type 500 times. If you're not a mod in a channel, you can only put so many messages in before YouTube blocks you. Before YouTube says no more, wait, error message. When you're a mod, you can sit here and type A, B, C, D, E, and you can spam like a son of a bitch. So, yeah, I mean, I don't ask for – if someone wants to make me a mod, that's fine. I don't ask for it. In fact, I really don't even want it in most cases. You know, I don't mind helping people out. I'm a mod in a big YouTuber's channel. I never asked for it. He gave it to me because he was like – he was doing an auction, which I don't even go in auction streams anymore. He was doing an auction, and he had something like 200 people in his chat. And he had no mods in his chat. He goes, I got like 30 mods, but none of them in my chat right now. And he goes, I'm going to randomly pick someone. And I just walked in, literally, I just walked in his chat, said hi, and he goes, congrats, you're a mod. And this dude's got like what's his count? He's got something like 77,000 subscribers. And that's bigger than me, but it's not a big YouTuber, but it's bigger than me. And he just randomly made me a mod one day. And I'm like, okay. I don't sit in the streams too much, but I guess I'm still a mod in the stream. I don't know. I haven't been there in a while, but I even told him, I said, what if I was an asshole just here? What if I was a troll and you modded me? Which is what Zanron does. Zanron would sit there and mod the trolls. And I'm like, you do realize if you mod trolls, they're going to get you. That's what they're there for. They will find a way to get you. You shouldn't just mod people just for the hell of it. But, yeah, but In one particular channel, I actually did my mod job and got yelled at for. So I said, you know what? I said, I'm done with that channel. So I stopped going on that person's channel. And, you know. But yeah, if I'm a mod and I see someone's trolling, I'm going to, like on Dale's stream, when they do that shit, I take them out. And I don't hide. I'll tell them, hey, Steve, how you doing? Shit, I was going to end my stream 20 minutes ago. I guess I'm doing another 40 minutes now, I guess. 30 minutes. I don't know. I got to rewatch Scotty's stream. I fell asleep during the stream last night. I woke up at the very end. I actually have his stream on pause. I might call him up one day. I might call him up and do a because I can't seem to get him on my channel. So I might call him up and go, hey, we're on YouTube. Let's do an interview. You know, I mean, because his phone number's out there. It's public knowledge. Yeah, I'm going to do a Steve Clark mail call pretty soon when he sends me whatever he plans on sending. I don't know what it is, so it's a good thing. But yeah, I brought that mod situation up because of what Nick said. Oh, that dude's a good guy. And I said, you don't know what happened, do you? And he goes, yeah, I know. And I said, and you still think he's a good guy? You know, it's perfectly okay for someone to screw up your channel and think it's a joke. No, that's you know. Yeah, I blocked her long ago, Steve. I'll show that because I don't care. YouTube doesn't want me to show it, but I'm going to show it. I blocked her long ago. No, I was in the stream. I just fell asleep like 10 minutes in, and when I woke up, it was like at the end. I have it playing in the background. Well, I did. I have it at the first 20 minutes from where I fell asleep. When I'm watching Scotty, I'm usually laying down, and I just fall asleep on YouTube. Yeah, you should block Amanda B. I blocked her long ago. I don't need to deal with her Australia. She thinks Australia is so goddamn better than the U.S. Australia was a goddamn penal colony for the British. 90% of the Australians' ancestors came from prisoners. So, you know, she thinks Australia is a better goddamn country than the U.S. because people, you know, I don't understand why people get shot. Yeah, they kill people in Australia too. So, yeah, I don't put much sense. I blocked her. The minute she said she hated the U.S., I blocked her. So I kept telling people, don't listen to her shit. She wants that. She's a troll. She's a troll, Steve. She does that on purpose. She does that on Scotty's Facebook page all the time. She's just like Niall. She is just like Niall. Exactly. Niall, all these people who don't live in the U.S. want to sit there and put down the U.S. They do that on purpose. I kept telling people like Steph and everybody else, block her ass. She wants the attention. See, I'm talking about her right now. She's getting attention. Not that she ever comes here. But people who do that want attention so bad. And what happened was she took over the entire chat room that night. She got what she wanted. See, Scotty's not going to block her because Scotty's like, hey, it's your opinion. You can say what you want. He's not going to block her. I don't even think he blocked Niall. Niall's the one that blocked everyone else. When he was talking about someone last night, he was talking about Niall. He just won't say it. Because that bastard was actually calling him on the phone, telling him shit and insulting his family and his kids, which you don't do. If you got a problem with someone, that's fine, but you don't go after their family. You know, that dude's an ass. So I blocked him long ago. Yeah, tell him to stay in goddamn Ireland, where he thinks that country is so popular. Well, you don't have to pick up the phone when he calls if you know his phone number. Yeah, that dude came out one day and said, I don't like Field Guy. He's an asshole. In a live stream. And I'm like, you don't even know who I am. How do you not like me? He's like, well, I don't like your opinion. Well, it's my opinion. I never said you had to like my opinion. And I got into an argument with him. This was on a stream where Scotty didn't go on the live stream that night. He fell asleep. So there was no moderators. Scotty wasn't on there. I told him about it the next day. And then I told him about it a few weeks ago when I talked to him. But like, I called him up that day when he made that original thing about how somebody blocked him. And I said, I bet you it was Niall. And Scotty confirmed it. Scotty said, yeah, it was him. And I said, I can tell you why it was him, because he was talking shit on your streams before. You know, because Niall didn't like the fact that Scotty brought his children and his wife on Sunday mornings. Niall just wanted to be on a show where it was talking about certain topics. I mean, I don't watch all of Scotty's shows. I watch most of them. If there's a topic I don't know about, I'm not going to watch it. No one said you had to watch the Sunday shows. You know, if Niall didn't want to pop up on Sunday, he should have just like said, hey, I'm not going to be here on Sunday. I'll watch Monday through Friday. You know, I mean, if you don't like if you don't like their content, then why do you watch it? That's the general idea. So Niall doing what he did is an ass. He's a troll too. Same thing with Amanda B. Don't feed the trolls. They want attention. They do this shit because they want attention. Yes, he is. Oh, I didn't even know you were angry at me until you told me, Steve. I had no idea. See, that's what I'm saying. People do that. People do that. See, Niall is what we call the fake news media. He's like one of those people in the media. They say shit to piss you off, and then they get that person who's pissed off to go at you, and you don't even know what they did, but you're pissed at them. Niall's a shit stirrer. Same thing with Amanda B. They're trolls. They need to be banned. Scotty needs to just say, look, I respect your opinion, but you can only go so far with this. So you need to stop. And he's not going to do that. So she's going to come in, chat, and she's going to start talking about how Australia is all high and mighty. Australia is a goddamn penal colony. It was started as a prison from the English. They took the people they didn't want, you know. Oh, why am I not surprised Niall likes them too? Why? This is a guy who lives in Scotland. He's not even in the United States. And he's going to sit here and talk about our politics. That's bullshit. He doesn't know anything about United States. He's not even living in this damn country. His opinion doesn't matter, in my opinion. I don't care. Hell with Niall. Hell with him. I blocked him long ago. Same thing with Amanda B. As soon as she said she didn't like the United States, I told her, well, good. You don't have to live here. That's fine. I said, I don't like Australia. It fucking sucks. I told her Australia's a goddamn penal colony. You know, Australia was founded on a prison. So what does that make you in your shitbag country? You tell me that. And then I blocked her. I don't care. She can say she hates. I don't care. She can say she hates me. She hates America. That's her opinion. I ain't got to listen to it. But she's doing that on purpose because she's not in every stream. You know, they do that. Them trolls do that because they want publicity. They want people. They want to be the center of attention. They want exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm talking about this person. She's not here, but what I'm doing is I'm talking about this person. So people who don't know this person are now listening and saying, oh, man, to be this. That's what she wants. She wants people to bitch. She wants people. Same thing with Niall. He wants people to talk about him. That's the thing. I mean, Niall never did come on my stream, so I can give a rat's ass. But I have him blocked, and I have Amanda B blocked. I keep telling people, block the bitch. I understand you want to see. If you want to see what she's talking about, then sign up on another account. Or have your phone and laptop, but block her. That way you can respond to the bitch and you don't actually have to see what she's talking about. But yeah, just don't feed into their BS. Don't feed into their hate. Don't be like them. Huh. Yeah, exactly. She's doing that to get her eyes out of people. Hell, for all we know, it might not even be a woman. It might be a guy. Them kind of people are keyboard warriors. They sit behind a keyboard. They don't do live streams. They sit behind a keyboard. You know, I guarantee if you click on her channel, she's got no videos, no subscribers, no nothing. One of those keyboard warriors who say and think they can get away with anything, and you can't track them down. You know, I now I've seen her on Scotty's Facebook page. I told her stuff. I don't have her blocked on Facebook, but I've already went to Scotty's stream and told her. I told her one time, I said, if you don't like what Scotty's doing, then why didn't he ask you commenting on it? Like, why in the hell? Why? If I didn't like what somebody did, I would block them. But yet, she's always on Scotty's page saying shit about Scotty all the time, every day. And me and Doug Stack go at it on her, and we jump on her ass. But you know, I don't know what the temperature is here. I hadn't looked it up. It's supposed to be in the 60s, I think. Amen. Do. Yeah, you're right. Yep. I'm telling you. He may be. Well, I ain't never seen her picture, so I don't really know what she looks like. But she's got a Facebook page. I know that. But, yeah. And last night and the night before, sometimes we ain't even talking about. Well, Scotty wasn't even talking about politics that night. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. And she stuck her nose in and trying to say, once again, Australia don't have gun laws. And she can't understand why people have guns. She literally came out and was like, I don't understand why people own guns in the U.S. We don't own guns in Australia. That's fucking bullshit right there. Hey, Steph. I mean, that's bullshit right there. They don't own people. They don't own guns in Australia. I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay. I have it on my laptop queued up right now. I fell asleep like 10 minutes into Scotty's stream. I woke up right at the end. So I really didn't. I really missed all of Amanda B's bullshit. But, yeah. You know, I was watching Crocodile Dundee yesterday, the second one, which I think is probably the best movie out of the two. Yeah, Steve was saying how she was running her mouth again. She's a goddamn troll. You just gotta block Amanda. Block her. That's probably a guy anyway. Block a bloody ass, and then there we go. I don't need my hat on anymore. Screw it. I don't care if the wind blows my hair or what. I'm sitting in front of my fan, so it might blow my awesome hair away. But I ain't too worried about them, man. They just block her stupid ass. But yeah, like Cornette said, it's probably a dude. Probably a dude in drag. I swear one day I'm going to have Scotty on my channel. I just don't know when. I just feel like calling him up and saying, hey, you want to do a show? I don't know if they had their, what's his name had his Independence video out yesterday. I don't really know. I didn't check the channel. But I'm thinking he didn't, because Scotty would have mentioned it on Facebook, or he would have said it on his stream last night. But like I said, I fell asleep. So, but I have it queued on the laptop. So after this, I'm going to rewatch the stream from last night. The last words I remember Scotty saying was something about Biden or guns. I don't know, one or the other. Then I just conked out, and oh, that's pretty cool, Steve. I got my stimulus check second day or something. Oh, I'll tell you what I got yesterday. Finally, took me a year of arguing with these son of a bitches. Yesterday, Britt follows me on Twitch. He's pretty cool. Britt should have his own show. But yesterday, and, well, they'll find out now. I don't have to tell them tomorrow. But yesterday, I finally got a few dollars from unemployment. Finally, after a year, they finally paid me a little bit. Not much, but
because they said the state of Louisiana is broke, basically. They can't afford to pay unemployment, apparently. But I was one of the first ones that filed for it. He might still be here. I don't know. People come and people go. He might still be here. But yeah, yesterday I finally got a few bucks from unemployment, so maybe I can pay a few bills now. But I am going for this job that I applied for a few days back that I never had seen before. And they're supposedly hiring anybody that walks in the door. So maybe I got a shot at that. That ain't nothing much, but, I'm just trying to bide my time because Amazon's building a warehouse down here 2 miles down the road from me. They're starting to build it next month, and they're supposed to open it in 2022. And it's the last stop before it gets delivered to your house. So they're going to need people to put the stuff on the truck, load the trucks. And then they pay $15 an hour. So whatever job I get now, if I have to work 2-3 jobs, I'm just trying to bide my time. And hopefully by some miracle, Amazon hires me and I can go work at the warehouse. Because that's 5 people in chat right now. People go, Twisted's probably still here. Maybe. I don't know. But by some miracle, maybe I'll work at Amazon and there we go. Amazon can't do anything that Walmart didn't do to me already. Okay. If you worked at Walmart, they think they own your soul. So I don't really, people saying Amazon's a bad country, don't work there, but it's a bad place to work, whatever. I mean, Brock's Boys and Aaron, Brock's Boys works at Amazon. I mean, they pay $15 an hour. That's fine with me. I mean, Bezos is a multi-trillionaire. You can do that. Amazon trucks are always in my neighborhood. They have a office in New Orleans and they have a regional office in Baton Rouge. So they announced last week they're building one near me, and the property's only 2 miles down the road. So it's within walking distance for me. So, and I got experience in loading shit. So, I mean, I'm just trying to bide my time, get some jobs now. And then hopefully by this time next year, it's a long shot, but they may just hire anybody. I mean, I don't have a driver's license. I can't drive, but I'm sure they're going to need warehouse people. They're going to need somebody to put the shit on the truck. I can do that. So, I got experience. So, but like I said, Amazon cannot do. There's nothing I've seen that's new that Walmart hasn't done to me. So I say bring their worst, but they're not, I stuck it out that place for a few years till Walmart gave me the best news in the world when they fired me. And I was just laughing from ear to ear. They couldn't figure out why. They were like, aren't you supposed to be mad? Aren't you supposed to be pissed? You just lost your job. I said, no, I'm happy. And they couldn't figure out why. And I told them, because I ain't got to deal with you people anymore. That's why. That's why I was so happy. They couldn't understand it. I shook the manager's hand. I smiled at them. They looked at me like, what? Like, they couldn't understand it. They thought I was going to be pissed off and yell at them. Hell, they're used to getting punched at. That's why they always got 2 or 3 managers in the room. They can't fire you with a single manager. Oh, that's pretty cool, M&M. They got a lot of property out here still that's undeveloped that they can build stuff on. Within the last 5 or 6 years, we've gotten a lot of eatery places we've never had before, like Red Robin, the 5 Burger guys. They built a complex. It's called the Town Center Complex. Because the mall out here has pretty much been dead, non-existent, dead. It still exists, but in the mall, there's only 2 stores open left in the mall, and then there's the Dillard's that's still open on one side, and then there's an at-home place, a furniture place on the other side that anchors the thing. The whole mall is pretty much dead. They closed the food courts down, everything. There's only 2 businesses open in that mall, from what I understand. One's a shoe store, and one's like a general fitness, so like an Anytime Fitness. And it's not even a place. It's like a gym. And it's been that way. The last time I stepped foot in this mall was about 4 years ago, and they only had half the places open then. But they built this it's town center, and it's like over so many acres of land, and it's not a mall per se. You can't go. It's not a building with all these. It's different businesses, but it's all connected, but not like a mall. I can't just go from this business to that business and stay in the same building. But they broke it down into 3 stages. Well, now they're making a 4th stage because they still have a lot of unclaimed property. So Amazon bought like 20 acres of land. Now I'm concerned about this because this is where they built on a cemetery. They actually built right up to an old cemetery. The land that they bought used to be a plantation back in the 1800s, and groundbreaking penetrating radar. They actually found like 18 bodies in the ground, and they built all the way up to the cemetery. Like literally, there's an Anytime Fitness. You go outside the back door, and there's the graves. Basically, you can see them. You see the headstones. But on the other side of that, there's a whole bunch of land, and that's what Amazon bought, like 20 acres of land. But it was broken down into 3 sections. The first section, you go into the town center. You got to make these weird loopy loops right, left. All the eateries on one side, and then you have all your businesses on the right side. And then you make a left side. You take a right, and then it's when you have like your mall businesses, the Gap, all the clothing places. Then in the back, you got they built the Capital One. You got your banks. There's 2 banks in this plaza right next to each other, which is weird. And then you got your Anytime Fitness in the back, and then you hang a right. And I went there about a month or 2 ago, and they were starting to build something else. They were building some more stuff. And then, yeah. Oh, when they built it was swampland. It's always been swampland. When they bought it's right off the interstate. It's like it's coming over the twin span over the interstate right before you get to the city. And it was always like empty land. I didn't even find out it was a plantation until a couple of years ago. If you look it up online, you can see. So when they knew the bodies were there because they did radar. They knew they were there. And they didn't build for 2 or 3 years because of that. But then they said, well, no, they finally gave them approval to build it. So, no, it's not. It's not on the bodies. It is right up to the bodies. Hell, well, Steve, you know the story I told to you on the phone about the apartment complex my aunt used to live at growing up. It's built in a cemetery. They were too lazy to move the bodies, some of the bodies. So they built, and it's right next to City Hall. They built the complex. I think what it was is they dug up a few bodies. I don't know what it was, but it's built within an old cemetery, the entire apartment complex. Literally, it's when the storm hit a few years ago, when a hurricane hit, there were reports of the bodies floating up. Obviously, because where I'm at, it's not as bad with the groundwater. So you can dig, but not far. You can dig 6 feet, 8 feet, enough to bury a body. Because there is a cemetery out here where there are bodies buried in the ground. Because we're just far enough away from the water content. But we're still pretty close. But in New Orleans, you cannot dig without, because New Orleans is below sea level. There's no way. You cannot dig in New Orleans without water coming up. Even after Katrina, the water was 20 feet high. They had bodies floating out of St. Louis Cemetery down the street. They don't tell you about that. Yeah, well, you can't do shit nowadays in New Orleans because of the damn. You have to, in order to get into the cemeteries, you have to do the ghost tours because some asshole took. I don't know what it was. It was I can't remember the whole. I told Steve about this, but the gist of it is some asshole or assholes. I think it was a guy. Took a bunch of this latex paint shit, went in the cemetery, and started dumping this latex paint all over the crypts. And he dumped it all over Marie Laveau's crypt, and it was all pink, and they had to spend something like $5 million renovating it, cleaning all the crypts and stuff. So now they have a 24-hour guard in the cemeteries where you cannot get in that cemetery. They will not let you in that cemetery unless you go through a ghost tour. You're not allowed in the cemetery anymore. You used to just go in there anytime you want. Now you can't. And they convicted that guy. They put him in jail for, I think, like 10 years or something. But it was something to do with, it might have been those PETA guys. It might have even been someone with PETA. I don't really know. I don't know. It was some guy who was in this organization. And for whatever reason, yeah. Well, shit. You want to see ghosts, just go in the French Quarter. Everything's haunted in the French Quarter. Cornette, you know about this as much as I do. Everything's haunted in the French Quarter. There's a story online. It happened 2008, 2007, maybe. There was a guy, and this building is still up, by the way. Somebody bought this building, and they turned it into their own business. I forgot what kind of business, but I forget where in the quarter it is. I don't know if it's on St. Royal. It's not on Bourbon. It's either on St. Royal or St. Anne. It might be on Peter Street. Because the quarter is blocks and blocks and blocks. It's just not Bourbon Street. It is literally blocks. You can walk it. It'll take you a good hour to walk from one end to the other Bourbon Street, usually. But I want to say this happened about 10 years ago because it's on. I saw it on a website, and it was on a either a History Channel did it something on it or what. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, it was I don't know if it was a husband and wife team, but there was this lady. It was a guy, must have been in his 20s. He was dating this girl. And he got one night out of the blue, he woke up and he said he had an image from God or something. He had an image, a spirit controlled him. Like he said, a spirit took him over because supposedly this building used to be used for voodoo. I don't know. But supposedly a spirit took his body. Supposedly, this is what the report he wrote before he killed himself. He eventually killed himself. But spirit took his body and he murdered his girlfriend, cut her up into little pieces, stuck her in the oven, cooked the pieces, and then I don't know. He must have ate it. I don't know what he did with it. Anyway, but he said spirits got him. And he was in this trance for about 3 days or something before no one found out. And then supposedly what he did was he climbed on the roof and he said something like, yeah, okay, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and he said something like, I have to pay a penance for my sins. So he jumped off the roof and killed himself. Well, anyway, there's a is that Stax? Holy shit, Stax is out of the witness protection program, people. Holy mackerel. But yeah, so anyway, there's this video on YouTube where this lady bought it and she was renovating it and she did tours on it. She goes, that's the oven right there that the woman got murdered in. And they set up a thing and they caught a woman's voice screaming, help me, help me. And yeah. But it happened about 10 years ago. It was in the French Quarter. But yeah, it was a crazy story. So now that place is haunted too. There's a place in the French Quarter from the 1700s where the guy used to beat his slaves in the attic. And the place burned down and it's been renovated. And the people that own it now, in the middle of the night, they live there. And they could hear screams from the slaves. Spirits will stay. I mean, I don't care what anybody says about Gettysburg and any other. New Orleans is probably the most haunted place in the world, or at least in the United States. I don't really, because you walk down Bourbon Street, you're liable to see a ghost. You might be drunk, but I don't know. Who gave Stax? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Stax is getting hooked up. Well, there you go. See, if you wasn't modded, Stacks, they would have probably banned that account. I mean, they would have deleted that shit. So, Tango gave you a recipe on wait. I don't care what you say, Stacks. I don't really care. I don't censor people. You know, I was going to end my stream an hour ago because pretty much it was dead. It was like me and Cornet and I think Paul talking, and that was it. And then Twisted came in, and then somebody else came in, and before you knew it, I was whatever. I was in Dale's stream, and then as soon as Dale ended, I jumped on my stream and started doing a live, and I'm still trying to get those hours up. Unfortunately, I keep taking hours away. But but I don't know the guy's name that did this. But yeah, if you know the story, he said spirits overtook his body, and that's why he killed his girlfriend. I don't know. There's enough spirits in New Orleans to do that. People don't realize that spirits aren't attached to one place. They can and will inherit your body. They can move. Spirits can follow you from the cemeteries to your house or wherever you go to. They can do that. You came in hours. Oh, okay. Yeah, you came in like 2 hours later. Yeah, that's right. I was going to end after like an hour because you know how my chats start off? I mean, I do a chat for 45 minutes and I get one person in here, and then I say, all right, after an hour or two, all right, I'm going to go. And then, Stacks would have ate a batch of cookies. He would have been baked off his ass. And, it is 4:20, so hey, I can't hold anybody if they, Yeah, I've been off almost 3 hours now. Yeah. Well, Dale was ending his stream. It was like 4:30. And I missed the first hour of Dale's stream. I've been doing that lately. I know when people stream, it's just, Stacks does the morning streams. I mean, the premiere streams. And I'm not usually up at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. It just goes by the old thing. If I'm up, chances are it's because I didn't go to sleep or I had to get up and use the bathroom, which, I didn't have to wake up and get up in the middle of the night and use the bathroom. Most times I still don't, but there are times when I have to. Usually I can drink a gallon of water, go to sleep, and then wake up, and then that's when I use the bathroom. But ain't like that too much anymore. All right. Well, look, I have seen Back to the Future. That's my favorite movie, by the way. I was watching clips of that today, actually. There is no point in time. I actually, if he's talking about that, then he's talking about Back to the Future 3. That's what he's talking about. When Doc drunk 1 cup of whiskey and fell on his ass, and then they had to mix the concoction up, and then when he woke up, he goes, whoa, what a headache. I think that, hey, let me tell you something, Steph. If you sent pot cookies to my house, they would already be gone by the time I got to eat them. I wouldn't even have the chance to eat them. I'll tell you that shit right there. Somebody would have intercepted it. Friends, family, somebody would have. They wouldn't get to my doorstep. My brother always sends, when my brother sends me mail, it's always opened. So somebody's actually thinking I don't know. It's weird. Scotty did his best show when he was baked off his ass. Hey, look, today's 4:20, right? All right. Now, I like the fact that Scotty was like, Sam, it's all your fault. I'm like, you're the one who called him in the damn room. He was smoking off at a distance, not even bothering anybody. Yeah, well, Gype was on here for a minute. Zanron was here early. He fell asleep. He said something about he was smoking his I don't know. No, you know how this is what we should have did. This is what I kept telling people. Why you're not super chatting? You remember when y'all was super chatting Stacks for drinking the whiskey out of that old bell, and y'all kept super chatting that man, so he had to do it. I kept saying in Scotty's stream, y'all ought to super chat Scotty so Scotty literally kept taking part. I mean, I know Steph super chatted him, I think, and maybe Matt did. I said, y'all ought to super chat this man. He's getting baked on a stream when he had no intentions to. Y'all should just pay this man because he's entertaining your ass. He was so baked, he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I'm surprised he was able to, well, Stacks first has got to do live streams before he can do bell shots. Yeah, I second that. Bell shots for Stacks. And then we got to get Stacks to do spell shots on Twitch. Because, which I'll probably do a Twitch tomorrow. I don't know if I don't really play games too much on Twitch anymore. Because when I play games, no one watches those streams. It's only when I chat. I'll jump on there, Stacks. What's today? I don't have to be on Hydro. Well, no. Tuesday night is when Hydro streams on Twitch. But I can put up a second tab. Yeah, that's why I started getting back into it. I lost 450 watch hours. But I got those back, so I'm at 2,900 watch hours again. I'm back where I was 2 months ago. So I didn't stream yesterday because I just didn't feel like it. Oh, yeah. Well, shit, my brother smokes like a son of a bitch. He's not affected by it. It would probably get me. No, I would put a second. Well, Hydro does his streams on. He does them on YouTube, too. But, he got banned from YouTube for a while. And then I still got Scott. Hey, look, last night I had Scotty stream on. I had MSC stream on. And I had another YouTuber stream on all at the same time. You got to pick and choose who you want to listen to. So I was listening to MSC. And then I fell asleep during those streams. And so that's why Scotty's stream is still on my picture right now, which I got him on a tab. And I woke up. I told MSC. I told him I fell asleep. He knew that. He probably knew that already. Because if I'm not talking in the stream, I'm sleeping. When it's nighttime, 7 or 8 your time is about 9 o'clock my time. 8 o'clock would be perfect because 8 o'clock my time, your time is 10 o'clock my time, and Scotty's over. Scotty comes on at 9 o'clock my time. You ought to be in Scotty's stream, Stacks. If you have, I'm pretty sure you were, but sometimes we talk politics. Most of the time we don't. But JV's channel is probably going to get taken down one of these days. Well, 8 o'clock your time is 10 o'clock my time. And if Scotty doesn't go over, that's perfect. Even if Scotty does go over, I'll just mute. Stacks is in California, so he's 2 hours before me. So it's 7:30 here, so it's only 5:30 Stacks time. So well, Scotty's right now in Louisiana, so Scotty is on. Well, no, Scotty's always on my time. Scotty, even in Wisconsin's in Central. But pennies. Wait, what pennies? Wait. Roll this back. What pennies we talking about here? I understand the cookie part. I'm trying. What pennies we talking about here? Is that the pennies you showed me, Steph, in the picture? Them pennies? Cause Stacks got too much state as is. Stacks a multimillionaire with that silver. Gold pennies with diamonds. Gold pennies with diamonds. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Gold pennies with diamonds. That's interesting. No, I know Steph had a bunch of weedy pennies because she sent me a photo on it. Steph's got a lot of good coins out there, I'm telling you. One day she's going to show me a picture and she's going to go, what's this? And I'm going to go, it's a St. Gordon's. I'd shit my pants if someone told me they didn't know what they had and it was a St. Gordon's. I'd be like, I'll give you a $5. I'll give you this. I'll give you everything I own. Give me that St. Gordon's. Some bitch's worth of money. That coin's got some money. It's like 24 karat gold. Give me that money. That's pretty old coin anyway. That's what Hydro does. Although he calls himself another name on a St. Gaudens. St. Gaudens coin, gold coin. It's like a 24 karat gold coin. It's like the rarest coin in existence or some shit. It's worth a shitload of money. It's like from the 1920s or 30s. They don't make them anymore. They used to make them for years. They're rare because they didn't make many of them. The mintage. Yeah, and they're beautiful coins. They're worth a shitload of money, too. Like, if you get a St. Gaudens coin, you're freaking rich. Like, they go for outrageous amounts of money. Them some bit. Just type in, it's $1 piece or $10. I think the $20 pieces, I think they are. And it's got a picture of a bird on the front. If I remember right, it's got I think it's got a picture of an American eagle on the front, maybe an Indian on the back, or vice versa. I can't remember exactly. But it's like a 24 karat gold coin. Solid. And they used to make them back in the 20s and 30s. I think they stopped making them when the Depression hit. But Treasure Woman gave me a Roman coin from like 2,000 years ago. One in our video. And so I got that. But the oldest U.S. coin I have is 1827 bust dime. I don't have any gold coins. Crypto is something I would never buy because I don't know how true this is. And I'm sure Stacks would tell me otherwise. But I've always heard if you buy crypto, then they track it. Like they track where your address is, your phone number, they track you. I don't know how true that is. I'm sure it's not true because I just keep hearing about this. But I asked Hydro about that once, and he said they don't. Because he did a stream on YouTube a couple of weeks ago, and I watched it. It was like me and two people in there. He did a 5-hour live stream about crypto, and he had a couple of guests on there because he's a crypto master or whatever. And he's under a different name on YouTube now because his old YouTube account got banned because he was talking too much about crypto or something. YouTube banned him. What's his YouTube name? Oh shit! Let me think a minute. His Twitch name is the Hydro Commonist. He still goes by that. He's got 4 different YouTube channels. It's I still had it written down here somewhere. Let me see. Maybe I threw it away. His channel name is hold on. He comes on tonight. Actually, he comes on in about an hour and a half. He's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and he talks about coins, and he does, but his thing is crypto. Treasure Woman put up another video. Mama Hydro was on my stream the other day. She actually left a comment on my stream yesterday. Let me see. But his name used to be the Hydro Economist. But that's his name on Twitch. Where am I at? I don't see it. But he's got like 3 different. I did a video on him like 8 months ago. Actually, that's the best thing to do. I'll just go look up his damn video I did. You know what I can do? I can play my own video. Why not? They can't pull copyright on my own video, right? I don't think YouTube can pull copyright on my own video. Pretty sure they can't. Yeah, I gotta find it. But I wrote it. He's got 3 different YouTubes. He used to have something like 6,000 subscribers on YouTube, and they banned him. They deleted his channel. He told me the reason why. I think it had something to do with crypto. But yeah, he was a pretty, he's mainly on Twitch now, but he does do YouTube. He does stream them simultaneously, but no one goes on YouTube because you have to win the coins on Twitch. Yeah, I'll stream the video. I just gotta find it. It's been six or 8 months since I did the damn video. But yeah, I didn't even know he came back until either Jimmy Licari or somebody told me. It might have been Whitney Balls, I think, told me. And I'm like, oh, I wonder what happened to him because I haven't seen him in a while. But yeah, he only streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I don't know if he's streaming tonight, being 420. He might. Darth Plata. That's his name on YouTube now. Darth Plata. Here's the video. Wait, let me see if it'll work. All right, here's the video. I'm going to shut up for 2.5 minutes. It might work. It might not work. I don't know. We'll see. I come to you today with another video. This is from Hydro Economist. I won his Twitter and middle of stream and end of stream giveaway. I meant to say Twitch. He used to be called the Hydro Economist on YouTube, and I guess they deleted his channel. So these are the channels he has now. The main one is Darth Plata. Hydro's Travels. Hydro's Hideout. That's the YouTube channels he has. So in the middle of the stream, I won 2 coins. In the end of the stream, I won 1. I don't remember which was which, but here we go. This one is 1916 Barber Dom. I don't see a mint mark on it. I could be wrong. So 1916. This one is let me look at it. 52D, which is silver. All these coins are silver, actually. And the big one I like is 1942 Walking Liberty half. That's a beautiful coin right there. And I don't see a mint mark on that, so no mint mark means Philadelphia. So I got these in the mail yesterday. So I figured I would do the video today. So there's the channels. Of course, you can only win by going on his Twitch channel, which is the Hydro Economist. I should have wrote that one down. But obviously, if you follow any one of these, if you follow this main one right here, Darth Plata, it will tell you how to get to his Twitch channel. So there you go. There you go, folks. That's good enough. There's only 10 more seconds of me blah, 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 and bullshit in the background. But see, this is why I keep this stuff on here, because I can't remember a damn thing. And if it wasn't for me posting it, I would never remember. So there you go. Yeah, Darth Plata. That's his YouTube. I'll write it down. Yeah, welcome. That's his that, and it's let me see if I can remember how to spell this right. That's the Twitch channel. That used to be his YouTube channel until they deleted his account. Yeah, he's a big crypto. I don't know if he sells crypto, but he's big. He recently, like I said, did a 5-hour live stream on crypto. So, but yeah, I pretty much killed chat by doing this video. I had to get up and do whatever. I'm sweating my ass off, so I had to drink me some water. And I didn't realize what time it was. So I was going to end my stream an hour and a half ago, but there you go. So 20 more minutes will put me at 3.5 hours. And so give me some videos there. I mean, I ain't going to stream whatever. It's warming up. It's like 65 here or 60. We actually got a cool front for a couple of days because of it rained every day here last week except for Wednesday. It rained we got something like the city of New Orleans got something like 20 inches of rain last week. For the entire month of where I'm at, they did a thing last night on the news, or 2 nights ago, and they said the record for rainfall in our area is 18 and a half inches for the entire month of April. And right now, we're something like 14 and a half inches of rain. But they said it's not going to rain this week until Saturday. And Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, it's going to downpour again. It's like, I don't know what it was. The entire week it rained. And it didn't stop. It literally just monsooned. Today it was actually sunny outside. And it's still kind of light's still out there a little bit, but it's getting ready to be dark. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even get on Dale's stream until right before he started. And then right before he ended is when I left. 70? Oh. They said it was supposed to be in the 60s here, but I don't know what. I'm not sure. I didn't look up the weather today. It was cool. It was breezy when I went outside to check the mail. That's the only time I stepped foot outside. Today was to check the weather. For whatever reason, I got Scotty's city locked into my I don't know why. I got to put my own in there. But this is nice. The Weather Channel got a article saying getting COVID on purpose. Hey, Steph, it's your favorite number right now on here. You want to guess what temperature it is right now? I don't know what the high was today, but I can tell you what it is right now. The pressure is actually 29.97, which is not really good. Sunrise at 6:26, sunset at 7:29, and it's past 7:29. The sun's not down yet. So, yeah, it's 69 degrees right now. That's the temperature. Let's see. It's supposed to be 66 by 9, 63 by 11. 1%, 2% chance of rain. Tomorrow it's supposed to be, if this damn thing wants to load. Damn, really? It's supposed to get in the low 50s tomorrow is the high. Holy shit. No, the low. 67 drops down to 61. 3 o'clock at 60. 59 degrees at 4 in the morning. Damn. 55 at 5 a.m. Sunny. At least tomorrow's all sunny. It's supposed to get to 68 at 4 p.m. and then it drops down into the low 50s. And then, holy shit, on Thursday it's going to be in the 40s in the morning. Good Lord. But at least it's sunny. High is supposed to be 69. That's hilarious. And the Weather Center for the city of New Orleans is actually 10 miles down the road from me. I've actually been there once by pure accident. Me and my friend was really curious about this road because I used to work at Academy and it was on Airport Road. And there is an airport down there if you keep going. But we had never went past that point. So me and my friend one day said, let's just keep driving down that road. And you keep driving and you go down about 10 miles and it leads to a government complex, which is the National Weather Service of New Orleans. It's based in my city. So you take a right turn and we had to turn around because immediately the guards came out. I don't know why on a weather station you would have armed guards, but they came out. We had to turn around and leave. They told us to leave, so we did. But basically, it goes to the end of the point, and I don't remember what if it. I don't know if it was a body of water or what. But basically, the road runs out, and there's nothing but the NOAA. They call it NOAA, New Orleans atmospheric something. I don't know, but that's where the weather comes from New Orleans and stuff. It's right down the road. So, yeah. So, but, yeah, when people keep telling Scotty, watch, it's going to get hot. This is an abnormal year. Yeah. My electric company sent me a notice today saying, hey, guess what? Because of the weather storms 2 months ago, we had to pay more fuel. So guess what? We pass on the savings to you. So now, and they were going to do this in 2 months. They were going to charge me $60 extra, $30 each month. But then they said, we struck a deal with the Louisiana, blah, 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 blah. So now, because, and this didn't even affect me. Winter storms did not affect me at all. Because Clico's a pain in the fucking ass. Now I got to pay $5 extra a month because they spent money on fuel cost. So not only did I have my internet raised twice this year, now I got my electric company raising my rates. So, yeah, Steph, I hate that. That's my landlord's name. I hate that name. Yeah. But anyway, I'm wondering what's next. Because there's only one other thing to raise next, and I pray that never happens, because if that happens, my ass is going back to my home city. But in a time of a pandemic, when people are out of jobs and people ain't making money and shit like that, these companies don't give a shit about us. They're going to sit here and raise the rates. So now I got to pay $5 extra a month on my electric bill for the next year because these assholes don't want to pay for fuel. Now, at least it could be worse. In Texas, they were charging like $16,000 a month for all those electrical storms. When it was cold in Texas, the city council or something ruled that, well, no, they don't have to pay anything back. The utilities were charging like $16,000 a month. So I can be sure now. I used to have a co-op. On the other side of town, there's a co-op electricity, which was always, in 7 years and living in this apartment, my highest electricity bill was $128 during the summer. Here, my electricity bill averages $200 a month, and there's nobody here. Well, now recently it's been getting lower and lower. Recently, it's only been like $50, 50 or 60. But back in the day, when my brother was living here and owned the place, when we had 4 and 5 people here, it was 200 something, which is reasonable. But now, still. But then they send me this thing telling me they're going to raise my bill. It's funny. They raised my internet, and the speed's still exactly the same. They raised it twice. Twice this year. They raised it in February, and now they raised it in April. $5 each time. So, within the matter of this month alone, I got to pay an additional $10 to the bills I can't pay already. Nice. Well, I mean, they do get paid, but, but it's just, I don't get it. That's their fucking problem. Why do I got to pay their, we pass it on to the customers. Fucking great. I wish I could get the CEO in a room and just knock the shit out of him. Really? You're a multi-billionaire, dude. You can't sit here and pay extra money for fuels. This didn't even affect me. It might have affected other Clico customers. Didn't affect me. Why I gotta pay the shit? And they're perfectly okay. The regulations board's perfectly okay with this because they probably get their kickbacks. But I don't know. Just stupid shit. So, is Stack still here? Or did I put him to sleep? Probably put him to sleep already. He's probably long gone. Most people pop in and then they leave, and then that's the last of that, and they never see him again. How come you didn't want fruit on your trees, Steve? Or maybe I'm reading that wrong. Maybe I am. I don't really know. Yeah, those divers that they were looking for, that the capsized boat, the Coast Guard called off the search. They found 3 of them, 3 of the bodies. The other 8 people are still missing. So the 3 bodies they found were all dead. So probably the other 8's all dead. Oh, yeah, Hydro comes on he used to come on my YouTube channel all the time. He does come on my Twitch once in a while. But he's mostly on Twitch. But, the cold, oh. Well, you could have, if these are big trees, you couldn't have put wrap on them. But if they're like small trees, you can put wrap, a tarp over them, and they'll, like what they do in Florida for the oranges, But, oh shit, now I'm having flashbacks on Dale's channel. Name the fruit. Yeah. You ever want to make a joke? This is what I do. Dale will put a channel. Name a fruit. There's a bunch of them. Just name one. I don't know. It's hilarious. But yeah, I wanted to say a joke on my stream a couple nights ago. I didn't. Not a joke, but on my... I was going to say a joke on a mail call I did for MSC. And I said, well, no, I can't say this on YouTube. Sadly, I can't say that particular word. YouTube doesn't like it. It's not offensive. They just don't like it. But, I'm surprised when Xanron said what Xanron said earlier, they didn't block that comment. And I was really, really surprised. Because they block every other Nazi comment on YouTube. So, not that he was making reference to it. He just made reference to the name. Supposedly he said it was so-and-so's birthday today. And I'm like, okay. And like, well, that's interesting that you said that name. And I'm surprised it went through. Because, you can't type the number 88 in YouTube chat because that's a bad number. And people don't know that when they do coin contest and they pick 88, I always spell it out. Because people still do not realize that number is banned on YouTube. I mean, you can type it by itself. You can type it. You could say it in a sentence. It'll go through, probably. But if you type it by yourself and hit the enter button, you'll see it. But when you type enter, you'll see it on your side, but then I'll never see it. Yeah. See, they didn't block that out either. That's what Xanron said. They said it was Xanron said that today. I don't know how true it is. I have no idea if it's true or not. But, yeah. But usually when you make a Nazi reference, YouTube will ban it. So, and he's the biggest Nazi reference of them all. So, right? Yeah, it's smoke 'em if you got 'em day. Supposedly. It's just another day to me because I can give a rat's ass about 420. It's just another day in the history of suck-ass days. I mean, it didn't rain, but tomorrow, I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be a good day. I really hope it is. I honestly hope tomorrow is going to be a good day. I don't know why. I have a feeling about it. Like, sometimes I get these feelings and I'm like, it's just not going to be a good day. I'm kind of sensing that tomorrow. I don't know why, but it's going to be a good day for me because I'm going to block out distractions. And there are a lot of distractions. I don't know. I said whatever the high is tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, 40s down here is cold. See, John won't fail to realize is we don't handle cold weather. We panic. Cold weather down here shuts everything down. Like, we can't deal with it. Let's close everything down. It's basically like a pandemic. It gets too cold here, we just shut everything down. That's it. We don't deal with this shit. And there were people driving below. I remember when a couple months ago when we had that winter storm, and they closed the overpass, the highway. Okay, to get over to cross Baton Rouge, you got to go over the Mississippi River Bridge, which is where the state capitol is. The state capital of Louisiana. So they put barricades up to block people from going on there, and people were driving right behind. People were saying, why isn't that shut down? And it was. People were driving right around the barricades, going on the Mississippi River Bridge anyway, knowing there was ice on that bridge. And if you ever been on the Mississippi River Bridge, you don't want to be in that situation. It's way high up in the air. You just don't want to be slipping. And there ain't that many barriers. There's enough, but there's not many. So, if you jump a few ways, you're going to go down. You're going to sink in the Mississippi River. But, the state capitol's on one side. You can see it clear as day. LSU Stadium's way in the distance. You can see, I don't know if it's Tiger Stadium or the Pete Maravich Stadium, but you can see it on the highway. One day I want to take pictures of it. I want to do a stream on it. What's he calling fake news? I don't know what MSC's calling fake news. I don't know what it is. I just report the great news. I'm the great news man. But yeah, going over the Mississippi River Bridge, I kind of compare it to the stream of Taxi, I guess. But you can see all the stuff, and then, of course, when you're on the Mississippi River Bridge, that's where the most traffic is, because then it leads out from one day to this day to that day, and then take the rest of the week off, Steve. I'll pay you the rest of the week. Yes, MSC, you didn't specify what fake news is. I ain't fake news. Something fake news. I don't know. It ain't me. MSC did a video that got 62 trillion views. And I don't know why. No. Actually, his video should have got $60 million views. I mean, who is going to come up with the video name and be awesome like that? See, I need to get this card with the actual fuckface in it. But unfortunately, I got the bleeped out version. Dan Flair did this to me, to bleep out. Hey, look, there's my TV in the background. This acts like a mirror. And I got to get the actual F-face card. So awesome. I'm going to get that card. I don't know why I got this stupid-ass card. This guy, no, this piece of garbage, this piece of crap right here, I got to sell this card. I don't want this damn piece of shit. This guy dissed my quarterback, this little bastard. So he's going to burn in hell for what he did, because I'm going to whoop him. And hey, here's a Patriot right here that everybody keeps talking shit about on Twitter. And let me tell you something. If you don't have a Twitter and you're not on this man's Twitter account, his Twitter is @Garrick38. I believe that's his Twitter. If you ain't on this man's account, trust me. He told the National Baseball Hall of Fame to go F themselves. And he said, take me off the ballot, you no good MFers. This guy is friggin' awesome. Awesome. It's a Kurt Schilling rookie card. You can't go wrong with Kurt Schilling. I'm sure that MSC has already got that card. But. What? And then you got your name that player. Actually, you should be able to name it. His name's right there on the back of his jersey. It's not a cup card, but it's still a rookie card. So there's that. It's I don't know where Elvis is. Elvis is probably hiding somewhere in La La Land. La 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 la. No, I got all the Dions in the world. Hi, I did not take steroids. My ass is not that big. I promise you, it's not that big. Although my chin's pretty big. But I kick everybody's ass. You know who I am. I kicked ass. Roger Clemens is a goddamn legend. I don't give a shit if he ate steroids or not. He's a Hall of Fame pitcher before he did all that shit. So, Rocket Man. That was Rocket Man, by the way. Fourth year player. Rocket Man. And you got your Wade Boggs right next to him. But I don't know how the hell the Red Sox didn't win anything in the 80s. They should have won. Now, they let the goddamn Mets beat them. I don't understand that shit. Then and then a few other cards in this thing. I don't even know what. I'll give you a joke. I don't think there's any truth to this. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's no truth to this. But this is a running joke I have. If you ever heard of the porn star Mia Khalifa, here you go. It's Sammy Khalifa. Nobody important, but just general, you know. This card growing up, this one right here, I remember the day he made his announcement on TV, and I had a friend who took this card and wrote the A word all over his card and turned it green. But I've always owned this card, and let me tell you something. I like this card like crazy. Ha! I slept with 62 million women. How you doing? Gotta admit, love them, like them, don't like them, don't love them. The man found the cure for AIDS single-handedly. I don't know how he did it, but I think he ate his money. I don't know. But that's just a small stack I have in my hand. And it's Cam Caminetti. He died of drugs or something. I don't remember. But all the good jazz. But I'm going to get that Billy Ripken F-Face card. I want that card so bad. I have the blacked out version. But Billy Ripken is a goddamn legend. Just cause of what he did with his bat. Just cause. There ain't nothing else about it, just cause. And, you know, pretty awesome. And there's a lot of things on it. But I got to thank Mr. MSC again for sending that mail call with all those cool cards, obviously. Because I wasn't expecting a Warren Moon card, but hey, I like it. I got a nickname for Warren Moon, but I'm not allowed to say it on YouTube. I'd probably get I'd probably get in trouble. But it's just an old joke me and my dad had growing up. Just an old kind of joke. Oh, well, in batting practice, they always wrote stuff on the knob of their bats to make sure no one took their bats. So as a joke, he wrote the word fuckface on his bat. And Fleer happened to be there that day taking photos for the baseball cards. And he grabbed his bat, took the picture. Where is it? I just had it. Oh, took his famous picture, which was this. And on the end, where that's blocked, okay, Steph, I'll see you later. On the end, where that's blocked out, it says fuck face. F-U-C-K face. That's why I knew it was his bat. And nobody knew at first. You can still find them in packs. There's like 7 different variations of this card. There's the blocked out one, the black, there's the white out, there's all kinds of stuff. But kids were getting this card. Like, no one knew about it. They made this card come out. And they didn't know about it until like 6 months later. Then young kids started pulling this card in a pack. and they started seeing where it said F-Face on it. They refer to it as F-Face. I think the error is only worth like $30 or something. But yeah, I never knew about this card as a kid. And I used to pull, I never got it. I never knew about this card as a kid. And I used to open up 88, 89, 90 Fleer, tops all the time, mostly tops. I didn't find out about this error until about 15 years ago. But you can still get it in packs. But there's different variations. But, it's Cal Ripken Jr.'s brother, by the way. But he took the bat. He used it for batting practice, and he didn't realize that was the bat. And no one noticed that they had that word on there until 6 months later. So the card is like it's an error card. It's one of the most known error cards ever. But there's a variation where it's blacked out, like in this one. There's a whiteout card of it. Fleer made a lot of mistakes. Randy Johnson Fleer cards got the Marlboro sign in the back of it, and they had to do that. But I don't know if MSC's got that card. But yeah, if I would have got this card as a kid, I never did get it. But if I would have got it as a kid, that's what happened. That's why it was brought to everyone's attention. That's why it's popular. Because kids were opening up the card and going, look at this. Look what I got, Mom. Look what I got there. They were showing their parents, and their parents were like, it caused a controversy. They were like, what is this? Fleer didn't even know about it. How can you not know? You took the picture. You're developing the picture. You posted the card. They didn't even know. It went right past their sensors. So that's why this card, well, this one's the deleted version. This was the one later in packs. But you can still find the error card in packs today. There are YouTubers that have found it. I'm going to buy one. I think it's like $30 on eBay. I'm going to buy one when I get the money. But, yeah. But that's the story, basically, of the whole Billy Ripken thing. They would just put weird names on bats so they wouldn't pick up each other's bats. And it just so happens that Fleer was taking the pictures that day for the card. But I don't like this. Fleer's got some designs I like, and they got some I don't. This is just generic. It's a gray border with lines. The back I like because they got the All-Star break and this and that. But 87 Fleer, 89 Fleer is kind of whatever. Yeah, I've heard of it, Steve. I don't have any. Those Standing Liberty quarters are supposed to be worth some money, from what I heard. I only own 2 Standing Liberty quarters, and none of them are bare-breasted. See, we could have kept saying this when Steph was here. But, yeah, supposedly they're worth money. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think the story behind that is the feminists got upset, or somebody got upset about breast, and I don't really understand the problem with them. Breasts are not offensive. People who think they are. Men have breasts, got breast tissue. We can take our shirt off. Fat guys have breasts or man boobs. Moobs. I'm guilty of that. I got to lose a little bit of weight. I got a little bit of that moobage going on, but not to scare anybody. But, But yeah, it's always good to have some. I think they're worth money because of that. I think they consider them error coins because of that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they do. So it's too crazy. Well, I think I'm going to end my stream now. I was going to end it an hour and a half ago, but I got to go wash some dishes before my roomie comes home. But, Oh, that's what they did. Okay. Yeah, it was some kind of controversy or something. Yeah, that's what it was. Some kind of controversy or something. I don't know. It's just the same thing with the VDB penny. Victor Bryant, or Brenner, put his initials on the first 1909 wheat penny, and people got pissed about that. That's why the 1909 SVDB only has 424,000 made. or 484. What's the 484,000 of the V? I don't know if you can see it. SVDB. Only 484,000 were made of those suckers. So, who knows how many of them are surviving today? I don't even really know. Could be more, could be less. I don't know. But SVDBs? You have an SVDB. If you got an SVDB, well, I know you don't do YouTube videos. I understand that. But if you have an SVDB and you made a YouTube video on that, you get 1 billion hits. That is the most sought after coin ever. Ever, basically. I mean, that's like one of the most sought after coins. They destroyed most of them. There's only, who knows how many is left. See, people make clickbait videos and say they have a 1909 SVDB and they get a shitload of hits. I have a 1909, but I don't have an S. I have a P. I have the other one. Not in this book, but I have the S. No, I have the regular one in the book. That's the regular one my finger is. Philadelphia. That's 72. 1909 S, only 1.8 million. I have one of those. But I don't have it in this book. It's sitting over there. But the S, are you sure it's the S? Because they have a plain VDB with 28 million. But the S, that is the one that's the people want. Shit. If I had an SVDB, that'd be the greatest coin in my collection. I'll tell you that. I mean, I doubt I'd ever get one because I don't have the money to spend for that. But that would be something there. Really would be. Oh, well, there you go. Well, then again, you had the money to afford it back in the day, I'm sure. Now it's probably way out of there. But the YouTubers put that on there. I have a 1909 penny. Or they put, I have an SDVDB. And then they do the penny and it's not an SVDB. If I was to make a video saying I had an SVDB, I'd probably get 1 million views too. But it's clickbait. I don't have one. But yeah, I gotta go do whatever. Oh, as a child, okay. Well, back then, yeah. Back then, back then I can understand that. Nowadays, there's no way you're gonna find that in change. I would seriously doubt it. Well, that's always a good thing. Back in the day, you could find anything in change. I don't know about now necessarily, but yeah. Check something real quick. Yeah, I got to end my stream in a minute or so because I got to go. I always got to wash dishes, usually, because I put them in there during the day and I forget about them, and then, generally around the lawn I do whatever. But yeah, I gotta, Yeah, it's about right. Well, yeah, back in the 50s, they didn't think about saving coins. Some people did, but not many. Yeah. All right, Steve, I'll see you later. Yeah, I gotta go wash some dishes and do whatever. So I appreciate anybody that's been in the chat. So I'll probably stream Friday. I take a couple days off. So y'all have a good night. I'll see you later. Bye.